owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the Communities College.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the Community's College.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it.
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher, in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best. Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best. Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best. Bosch Pest Control.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
If you're passionate about working in healthcare, we're passionate about helping you make it happen. Health professionals are in demand, offering great pay and rewarding work. We're proud to prepare your path ahead. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this.
I got it!
Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
We are live at Muscatine Community Stadium, and it's week 3. It's Friday Night Lights, and it's Muskie football homecoming style. Tonight's pregame sponsor is Hy-Vee Market Grill and Express. I'm Brian Musell, joined by Joe Crosshauer, and the Muskies homecoming guest tonight is Davenport West. The Falcons come into this one 2-0 on the season. The Muskies 0-2, not the start they would like, but tonight they're fired up and ready to hit on all cylinders and hope to come out victorious on the end of a homecoming win. We're going to step away for 2 minutes, and Joel and I will come back and break down this game for you. You're listening and watching Muskie football live, and the host tonight, pregame sponsor as always, Hy-Vee Market Grill and Express. You're listening to Muscatine Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best. Bosch Pest Control.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep.
Realize they
Thank you for the business.
allowed Iowa schools to play.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher, in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium, homecoming 2019 style. Great crowd on hand. If you're in the neighborhood, pop on out. We'd love to see all these seats full. And it's been boy, Joel, the grill smelled great. I don't know what all they're cooking downstairs, but boy, the pizza, the hot dogs, the muskie chops, everything is in order tonight. It smells great. It's football weather. Davenport West goes into this one, Joel, 2-0 on the season. They knocked off United Township an across the river battle, 19-14 to open the season, and a week ago knocked off Clinton at home, 19-7. So they're 2-0, headed in the right direction and building off what they started a year ago. The Muskies come into this one 0-2, and really a tough loss opening night against Davenport Central, 28-25, when Sam Strang punched one in from a yard out with 37 seconds left. And then last week, 6-6, midway through the fourth quarter, actually the first play of the fourth quarter, Jeff got on top. Muskies couldn't recover as they turned it over a couple times late, and Jeff capitalized and defeated the Muskies 23-6. You got a young football team as far as experience and a lot of juniors playing this year, but very talented. 0-2, Joel, I guess my question, and you can break this down any way you want. What concerns me is 2 weeks in a row, Muskies have been beat in the fourth quarter by teams with a lack of depth. How do you recover from that, and how do you start over?
Well, I think the way that you recover is you just have to forget about it. Short memory is key, not just when you're in the middle of a game, but honestly when you're coming in and out of the game. It's just one of those important things that you just need to have. And when you're facing a team that's 2-0 and you're 0-2 coming in, you've just got to kind of adopt this attitude of I've got nothing to lose. It's us against the world. And you roll and you just roll through it because you cannot control anything but the very single snap that's in front of you, whether it's the opening kickoff, first offensive series, whether it's a 3rd and 17 or it's a 1st and goal. It doesn't matter. All you can do is control the bite of the pie that's in front of you, and that's got to be the message. There is nothing they can do tonight that erases the 2 losses from earlier in the season, but there's also nothing that they can do tonight other than focus on the play that's in front. And that's where your focus has to be. It's been a great week of homecoming. They've had lots of opportunities to have energy, enjoy their week. But ultimately, as a football program, and I use the word program, this whole week is about how you come out and perform on your home field in front of what's usually one of the bigger crowds that you're going to have all week. But you have to tune the crowd out and just focus on the task at hand. And that's sometimes hard for 16, 17, 15-year-old kids to do. But if you're the team that can do that is the team that will win this football game.
No doubt about it. Great advice there. And I know the Muskies really have gone back to work. I know the coaches and the kids. 2 winnable games went by the wayside. And tonight, really looking to get it started. As you look at Davenport West statistically, nothing really jumps out at you across the board, but it's very well shared. Cameron Carter, 128 yards on the season. Tyrese Johnson, 91, and Peyton Thompson, their quarterback, 82 rushing yards. After that, really not a big stat stuff for anywhere. Passing, Thompson, 30 completions. Isaiah Schaefer, Houston, 10 receptions. He's their big go-to receiver. So the Muskies defensively have been stout. What's hurt them, and Coach Mueller alluded to it a little bit this morning on his Coach's Corner show on the radio, talked about the fact that they've been beat up, been out physical 2 weeks in a row a little bit with teams running Wildcat or Big Back, and they do notice that West likes to do the same thing, and you would expect a lot of that tonight early on.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see that, and that's okay too, because you've seen it. It's nothing you haven't seen before. You've seen a guard pull, you've seen power football, you've seen a big back in the backfield, and you know what you need to do to stop it. Now it's just a matter of execution. I know the thing that I used to have coaches always tell us is the big trees fall hard. So if you're able to chop it down, so don't take on that back shoulder to shoulder. Figure out a way to cut him at his waist, fold him in half. You cannot run if your feet aren't physically on the ground. So if you can figure out a way to upend him, keep your head out of the tackle. Obviously, that's the way that they teach it. But sometimes you have to be unconventional when someone's coming at you with a disadvantage. It's no different than working angles in wrestling. You listen to really good wrestling coaches like Wade McLeod, Coach Kane here in Muscatine. No, it's really hard to get that double leg freight train takedown going straight into a guy's hips. You got to work an angle. You got to cut the corner. That's how you tackle a big back. You sometimes have to work that angle and cut the corner.
Great stuff there. And on the offensive side, the Muskies come into this one really hoping to finish drives and capitalize. They've struggled with that the first 2 weeks of the year, and none greater than a week ago at Kingston Stadium when their opening two drives began getting inside the 10, having first and goal, and both times came away with no points. And I know Coach Mueller emphasized finishing drives. And Joel, I think it's important if the Muskies are going to win this one tonight, they got to get out on top and play with a lead, which they really haven't had the opportunity to do except for a short time in that Central game late.
Yeah, which they'll get that opportunity. West did win the coin toss, and they deferred to the second half, so Muscatine will start with the ball. And you just got to come out and go fast. Well, it'll be interesting to see. We've heard a little bit that we're going to see maybe two quarterbacks for the Muskies tonight. Xander Morgan's going to play a little bit more than he did last week. He was banged up a little bit, I guess, last week, too, and talking with some people in the community. So it'll be interesting to see how that offense clicks a little bit with two quarterbacks, with Sam and Xander trying to run the ship. And obviously you got to get the ball to your playmakers, and your playmakers have to take the ball and run with it when they get that chance.
Statistically on the season, Sam Wieskamp has done most of the passing, 18 out of 45 on the year, 217 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick. Tim Nimley, of course, always the workhorse running back, 48 carries on the season for 337 yards. That's 7 yards a pop and 2 touchdowns. Really nobody behind him after that's gotten more than a couple carries. In the receiving game, Zach Hardy with the yardage at 5 catches, 136 yards. That's 27 yards a catch and a touchdown. Eli Gay, the All-Stater from a year ago, 10 catches but only 54 yards, 5.4 a pop and a touchdown. And that's where the Muskies are offensively and their leaders statistically. The mighty Muskie Marching Band has made their first appearance of the night onto the field and firing up the home crowd. Folks, we had football, and you're listening to Muskie Football, the pregame show by Hy-Vee Market Grill Express. We're going to step away for 2 minutes. You're listening to Muskie Football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Unbelievable rendition of our national anthem by, I believe it was Mackenzie Lofgren.
Yeah.
Joel, is that the name I caught?
Mackenzie Lofgren, a 3-time Iowa All-State vocalist, looking to get her fourth acceptance to the Iowa All-State Choir, which, you know, we talk about 4-time state champs in wrestling in Iowa, and what a elite group of people that is. It's a similar group in the music world in the state of Iowa, the longest running all-state music festival in the United States. I don't know if you knew that, Brian.
I did not know that, but I was gonna pay her the compliment and say that was Joel Crossauer-esque.
No. Mackenzie is because far past me.
You are at top level vocalist, and you know that.
Well, I'll say that one other member of the 4-time All-State group, Paul Krausar, my father, 4-time All-Stater at West Harrison High School.
Another fantastic singer. Folks, we got a few minutes before the kick here, so we're going to talk about a few other area games going on tonight. Pleasant Valley at North Scott, 0-2 PV. Been a long time since you could say that. Lost 2 tough ones to Bettendorf and Iowa City West. At North Scott, they really like their team, 2-0. They defeated Iowa City West and Central to start the year. Davenport Central at North. This is going to tell me something about where Central and North are, because we've seen Central, and they lost a week ago, like I said, to North Scott. North knocked off Hempstead but fell to Senior, so that'll be a fun one to see what the outcome of that is. Dubuque Hempstead at Bettendorf. Bettendorf's going to be all over Hempstead tonight at Tuval Stadium. And the game here tonight, of course, Davenport West at Muscatine. Clinton at Burlington, an old MAC contest. Both teams 0-2. Somebody's got to win that one, right, Joel?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think this is a big night for high school football, because if you look at the district of District 4 that Muscatine is in, you know, Pleasant Valley, realistic chance they could open up this season 0-3. Linn-Mar, they won last night against Cedar Rapids Jefferson, so they're in first place in the district at 2-1. Iowa City West, they're at Southeast Polk. I think they lose that game just on paper, so that could be an 0-3 Iowa City West. City High travels to Ames, which is a battle of 0-2 teams for the Little Cyhawk Trophy. And then Davenport Central, like you mentioned, with a big rivalry game at North.
Let's have the starting lineups now for tonight's contest for the Muskies. Up front offensively, Caden Roberts at 1 offensive tackle, 6'2", 210, and a junior. Alex Edwards at left guard, 5'9", 240, and a junior. Anthony Mathias at center, 5'11", 215, and a senior. Xander Stolfus, the right guard, 6', 255, and a junior. And Charlie Becker, the right tackle, 5'10", 235, and a junior. The tight end for the Muskies, Brady McDaniel, 6'5", 200, and a senior. Zach Hardy at 1 wide receiver, 6', 175, and a senior. Eli Gay, another wide receiver, 5'9", 170. Jake Draves at receiver, 6'2", 150, and a junior. The quarterback tonight is going to be Xander Morgan, 6'2", 175, and a junior. And the tailback, the starting tailback from the word we've received, will be Mentor Cooper, 5'9", 185. Tim Nimley is dressed and ready, but we're not sure that he's starting. On the defensive line for the Muskies, Nick Peterson, a junior, 6'5", 190. The other defensive end is Sean Brown. Sean, 6', 195, and a senior. Thought he played well a week ago. Togan Deason, 6', 315, the big nose tackle. The linebackers, and Coach Mueller pointed out a couple of these guys on his show this morning. Diego Rangel played very well on the edge, 5'10", 175, and a junior. Mentor Cooper is listed as a starting linebacker. Not sure if he'll go both ways, 5'9", 185, and a junior. Josh Thomas, the other one Coach Mueller mentioned, 6'1", 190, and a junior. Anthony Sanchez, 6 foot 195, and the other linebacker. So 4 junior linebackers for the Muskies. On the back end, Prince Wee, 6 foot 185, and a junior at one corner. Tak Portilla, 5'7", 160, and a senior, been outstanding all season. He's a senior at the other corner. The safeties, Tegan Schmelzer, 5'9", 175, and a senior, and Jorge Ocampo, the other safety at 185, and a junior. So there you go, folks. That's your starting lineup for the Muscatine Muskies.
Yeah, and I think we'll see some Reed Olsis, too, at the linebacker position. He's played several snaps there. But, again, those are 5 juniors that we've listed as the linebacking core for Muscatine. So we talked a little bit in the pregame. While Muscatine may lack in experience, they certainly have depth in that junior class. And many of those guys got meaningful snaps at the varsity level last year as sophomores. And you got to come out here and try to win this game because as we were doing kind of the district breakdown before the starting lineups there, you win this game. If Muscatine wins this game, they're 1-2. They're in a tie for second place in the district.
Yes, they are, and we need to touch on that because the district right now, Linn-Mar beating Jeff last night, 14-6. Linn-Mar is now 2-1, and their one loss was a blowout to Kennedy, 47-6. PV 0-2, West 0-2, City High 0-2, the Muskies 0-2, and North sits at 1-1. So their game with Central tonight's big for the Muskies in District 4.
And that's one of the things I really enjoy about the district format is these first couple games, because they are played across different districts, it can really kind of make it interesting going into the meat of your schedule.
Andres Gonzalez will kick off. Gay and Prince Wee stand on their 5, the Channel Seed kickoff. And the Muskies, the fans are on their feet. What a great crowd here on homecoming night, Muscatine style. Gonzalez on the approach, and there's the kick, and it's a short kick, and it's going to be Wee on the 15. Prince runs to his right, 20, has a edge, 25, 30, 35, cuts it back midfield, still on his feet over midfield to the 47 in West Territory, a 38-yard return on a short kickoff, and the Muskies are cooking right out of the gate.
Yeah, outstanding blocking from that kickoff return unit. You know, Prince got the ball, and his cohort, Gay, in the backfield leading the way, and that was a great cutback that got him another 12 yards or so from that 40-yard line.
Muskies go trips left open, McDaniel, Hardy, and Gay. And now Gay shifts in the backfield along with Mentor Cooper side by side with Xander Morgan getting his first varsity start at quarterback. Xander barks out the signals, Gay in motion. He flares it out. That's a lateral to Gay. Gay at midfield. Cuts it back near the 45, and he's going to be stonewalled there. Short gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. That'll be a 2-yard rush for Gay.
Yeah, that was a nice little run pass option there, and that is a lateral, so that will go down as a run. But, again, we always talk about diagnosis, or I always talk about diagnosis. That really is a good tool to see how the West defense is going to rotate and adjust to different formations and different motions.
Muskies with a bunch right this time, and Cooper goes in motion right. Empty backfield. Morgan back to pass. Swings this one out to Eli Gay in the flat. Eli at the 45, down near the 40 and out of bounds, just short of the first down at about the 39. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Muskies, and I like what they're doing, Joel, getting Xander comfortable.
Yeah, nice, easy, high percentage throws, but also formationally, you had the 3 receivers bunch. That basically turns into a screen pass where you have your lead blockers already out there. So really nice formation there from Coach Mueller and his offensive staff to win an advantage.
Twins left, 3rd and 2. Cooper in motion. There's Morgan. He keeps it. He was going to throw. He kept it, and he's going down. He's going to get sacked. He's going to lose a couple back to the 42. We'll call it a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th and 5 for the Muskies from their, just outside the 41. So 4th and 4. What'd you see there, Joel?
That was a play-action pass, and he actually had Zach Hardy open on the seam. Just the ball seemed to just slip out of his hands.
Muskie's going for it here, opening drive.
And Xander is also one of the punters on the team, so he has the ability to quick kick this as well.
2-by-2 as we've got Takporti and Prince Wee to the left this time. And there's a give to Cooper over the right side. Menor cuts it up. He's going to get a first down inside the 35 to the 33. A gain of 8 on 4th and 4. And a West player down and injured. 10:19 to play in the first quarter. Opening drive for the Muskies, no score.
Yeah, so the first play of the game, they had that same formation. They saw how the safeties were cheating over and the linebackers had adjusted to the wide side of the field. They faked that give in the first play, and that time they gave it, and they actually had an odd number matchup that they could exploit to get that first down.
9-yard run for Cooper, his first carry of the night. Morgan now barks out the signals. Xander gives to Takporti. Tia dances the outside. He's hit down at the 30. It's going to be a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Muskies.
Again, just one of the base running plays for Muscatine, an outside zone play, and a really good job from the right side of the offensive line to influence the end up the field and the guard and center to take that zero technique, the nose tackle, into the linebacker to get a little bit of a running lane on first down.
Prince Wee wide left, Gay slot left, Tia and Hardy right, and Cooper stands by Xander Morgan. Morgan back to pass, sets, pumps, shoots, got Tia intercepted and dropped at about the 8. They overshot him. He had him down the middle, and it looks like Ethan McIntyre almost had the interception.
Takporti turning on his starting defensive back skills there and separated the man from the ball to give the offense a chance here.
3rd and 8 Muskies on the 29-yard line of Davenport West. Opening drive. Trips left. Morgan tries to give it to Cooper, and Cooper does regain it. Good cut by Menor. 15. Cuts it inside down near the 10. And that was a busted play. Looks like Xander Morgan muffed the ball a little bit, but did flip it to Menor Cooper. And Menor Cooper, what a run down to the 9. A gain of 20.
We got a Muskie down. Looks like we have Caden Roberts.
Caden's played well, 6'2", 210, the starting left tackle, down on the ground. And Muskies came into this one a little dinged up with Tim Nimley not starting, but Menor Cooper showing you right now the kid can play.
Yeah, and we've said this all season long. There are many teams who had Menor Cooper's the starting running back on the team, and Takporti is the starting running back on their team. And Muscatine's just very fortunate to have depth at the running back position and the slot receiver position. That particular play, I don't know if the officials would have made the right call should that have hit the ground, but it looked like it was a shovel pass, so it was a lower risk venture. I think we would have gotten away with an incomplete pass should that ball have found its way to the turf.
Roberts getting up. It looks like Dr. Ben Pohl is assisting Nicole Calvert out there, the great trainer of the Muskies. And Caden's in a little pain there. Let's hope he's going to be okay. Not putting any pressure on that right leg.
Dr. Ben Pohl, when I was an assistant coach at Muscatine, he was a senior defensive lineman.
Peyton Hobart, or excuse me. Benson Storr is checked in at left tackle to take his place for the Muskies. Muskies go trips left, 1st and goal from the West 9. Morgan going to keep it over the left side. Xander going to be brought down on a nice play by McIntyre back outside the 10 at the 11. A loss of 2, 2nd and goal. And Joel, last week we talked about it again in the pregame. First 2 drives inside the 10, 1st and goal. Came away with nothing. Imperative for the Muskies to get some points here.
Yeah, and it was a really nice open field tackle by McIntyre there on Morgan, who is dangerous in the open field.
9 minutes to play, first quarter. 2nd and goal, Muscatine on the Davenport West 11. Opening drive, Gay and Cooper. And now Cooper goes in motion. They give Eli Gay over the left side. Eli to the 10. He hit hard and brought down. Going to be a short gain of 1. 3rd and goal now from the West 10-yard line.
Yeah, and this is a tricky down and distance here because you are 3rd and goal, and you do want to come away with some points here, especially after such a nice drive here that kicked off with that excellent kickoff return from Prince Wee. You've got some big targets down here in the red zone with McDaniel at 6'5", Hardy at 6'1", and Draves at 6'2". So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to win a one-on-one matchup.
Twins right, Gay left, and now Eli goes in motion. Morgan gets it, gives to Cooper, straight up the gut, Menor to the 5, still dancing, and he's down right there. Just to nose of the football inside the 5. It'll be 4th and goal Muskies, just inside the West 5, and we're going to go for it here. No hesitation from Coach Mueller.
Yeah, I think this early in the game, and you want to trust your defense too, is that, well, first off, you trust your offense is going to punch it in here. And you've designed plays for this very situation. This is almost what type of play you would run your best 2-point conversion play. But if it doesn't work out, you got a team make them go 95 yards.
Morgan barks out the signals. He's going to keep it, goes around the right side. Xander Morgan to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Muskie. Xander Morgan on 4th and goal from the 5. Runs it in from 5 yards out. And with 7:29 left in the first quarter, the Muskies go on top, 6-zip.
Yeah, just a quarterback read there. He's got the option to give that or keep it. Did a nice job of reading what the defensive tackle was doing. Kept it, and he found his seam, and he put his head down and wasn't going to be stopped till he crossed the goal line.
Rory Smock on for the PAT for the Muskies, his first attempt of the year. The kick by Rory is good. And the Muskies, 7:29 to play, first quarter, take a 7-zip lead. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're listening to Muskie Football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
All right, guys.
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium, and the Muskies take the opening drive 48 yards and punch it in 4th and goal from the 5 on a Xander Morgan keeper. And they lead 7-zip, 7:29 to play. Crew Schliessman on the kickoff. And a short one. Houston takes it at the 20. He runs to his right, cuts it up at the 30, spins to over the 35, and out near the 40 and over the 40. Another good return, this one by West. And their opening drive will have good field position on their own 42.
Yeah, good kickoff return there for West. So both teams starting their first offensive possessions with good field position.
Crew Schliessman on the kick and the tackle.
Some of our fine broadcast sponsors: Avenue Subs, Nutrition Outlet, Boonies on the Avenue, Excel Auto Glass, and Bosch Pest Control.
Looks like Wildcat to start this one for West. There's the high snap over the left side. The 40, the Muskies string it out. Bring him down for a short gain. Ocampo there on the tackle. Cameron Carter got the snap and ran it for about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
We thought we might see some of this. We had heard some rumors out of the West camp that their quarterback position was a little banged up. High school, you don't have to submit an injury report like you do at some of the other levels of football.
This time it's over the right side, and there's a give straight up the gut out near midfield, and this is Tyrese Johnson. Johnson runs it out to the 49, a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
So we might have some
49.
wild Falcon by committee here where they're just going to rotate backs, taking the direct snap.
3rd and about 3, actually, from the 49. Now we've got a different runner again this time. It's number 81. He's swallowed up. Alsus meets him in the hole. And he's going to lose a yard, and it'll bring up 4th and 4.
That was an impact play there from the junior defensive end, outside linebacker, keeping his shoulders in the right position, getting off the block and making the tackle.
Jared Neitzer was the carrier that time, and he's the punter also. Eli Gay goes back to receive it. Muskie's defense 3 and out to start the game. There's the kick. Pretty good kick, and it's going to take a big-time West roll inside the 20 and settle down at about the 17. The Muskies will have it there, 1st and 10 on their own 17.
Three and out. That's exactly what they wanted. That was a great start defensively. Good field position for West, but they're able to shut them down, 3 and out, and move on. Give your offense a chance to come back and get you a bigger cushion.
7-zip. Muskies over Davenport West. 5:42 left here in the first quarter. Xander Morgan brings the Muskies out. First drive was a touchdown. Trips right. Cooper right beside him. There's a give to Menard Cooper. Straight up the gut. He's hit hard. Menard doesn't want to go down easy, but he gains a couple to about the 19 to the 20. We'll see where they spot it.
But one thing that we've seen Muscatine do tonight is they've gotten positive yardage on first down, between that 2 to 4 yards on first down, and that makes a huge difference in how your offense can operate. Something they struggled with a little bit last week.
Trips right on first down. Cooper and Morgan. And this one's going to be Morgan firing over the middle, and it's incomplete off the hands of Eli Gay. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. We've got a flag in the middle of the field.
I don't know. I didn't see which official threw it, so it's hard to tell.
So on the Muskies, ineligible receiver, and I think they're going to decline it. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 20. Nick Peterson playing some offense there at tight end. Haven't seen a lot of that this year.
Yeah, but again, another big target, another 6'5" kid. Yeah, I think I would take the penalty too if I was West. I know that you're given the down back, but you've got another chance for some field position here.
And they did. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 13 back on the 15-yard line. Trips right for the Muskies. Menard Cooper, new backfield this week in Xander Morgan. Nimley, little dinged up tonight, not starting. There's Mentor in motion. Xander Morgan back to pass, sets. Now he looks, fires downfield for Hardy and incomplete at the 34. It'll be 3rd down and 13.
And that's the right read from the junior quarterback there, Morgan. He had the safety in a one-on-one position with Hardy. He's got to maybe take one little step and get a little bit more air under that. But he had some pressure too.
Beautiful night for football. Joel, these first 3 weeks, you couldn't can better weather for
we
football.
We got a full moon tonight too. So full moon, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, you would have to bring that up. Trips right on 3rd and 13. Morgan rolls to his right. He's going to keep it. West stringing it out. Xander cuts it up over the 20, 25, and on to the 27. He's going to be close to a first down.
I think this is a first down, depending on the spot. Going to measure.
3rd and 13, and
this is a first down, Coach.
Xander's going to be pretty close.
If I'm on the headset, I'm telling Coach Mueller, first down, call your next play. First down, call your next play.
Timeout for a measurement.
We haven't had to make any predictions yet this year. This
is
our first measurement of the season.
I don't have a good angle here on my glasses, binoculars, and I'm looking and I'm thinking it might just be a football length short, but it's close. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Football length.
They stretch the chains, and
That's
I think he's
down.
got it. He's got it. First down, Muskie. Xander Morgan with a big-time 13-yard run on 3rd and 13. And his legs bail out the Muskies here. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 27.
Yeah, that was just a really good scramble from the young talented junior.
Twins left. 4:43 left in the first quarter, and Twins right for the Muskies. Prince Wee and Tak Portilla playing some receiver this week. Menard Cooper in the backfield, Xander Morgan. Xander back to pass over the middle, incomplete for Tak Portilla. It'll be 2nd and 10. And Xander took a shot after he threw that one.
Yeah, that was a good defensive pressure there from the defensive line for West. There are some big boys on that defensive front there for West.
Trips left for the Muskies. Hardy to the right all by himself. 2nd and 10 from their own 27. Morgan back to pass. Short drop. Fires over the middle, and it's almost caught by Tia. But McIntyre with good defense. He's been in on a couple plays for West.
Yeah, nice play there from the free safety. There was a little bit of contact, but he was playing the ball the whole time.
3rd and 10, Muscatine in their own 27. The last third down they had, Xander Morgan used his legs to get the first down. 4:25 to play in the first. The Muskies' opening drive was cashed in this week for a touchdown. PAT good. They lead 7-zip. 2 backs, Cooper in motion. They give this one to Takportia. He's strung out and he's going to be tackled for no gain. Nice play there by number 20 for Davenport West.
And one of the adjustments that we've seen from Davenport West on this series is being a little bit more aggressive with their pressures, blitzes, some run blitzes, run fits, switching the gaps up with their 3-4 look, making it a little bit more confusing for the Muscatine offensive line to block.
Luke Woods Ford on the stop. Isaiah Houston stands back on his own 41, and Morgan will punt. Xander Morgan now standing back on his own 15. High snap. Xander steps into a low kick. And nobody's going to field this one. It's going to roll out of bounds at about the 43. So West will take over there. 3:41 left in the first. And that first down Xander got with his legs really helped you there on the kicking side of it, Joel.
Yeah, it gave him another 12 yards of field position there. Now, where it's still decent field position for West, they are taking over on the opposite side, on their side of the field, their side of the 50-yard line.
West had 3 different ball carriers in basically the same formation, the Wildcat, last time. And now they come out, it looks like they're opening with Carter again. And Carter takes this
High
one,
snap.
dances to the outside 40, 45 to the edge. Takportia strings him out. He's got a first down down the sideline into Muskie territory at the 45. It's going to be a gain of about 12. Therese Johnson was the ball carrier.
Yeah, and just a good improvisation there from the back for West. There's a high snap, and he wrangled it, but he saw that there was nothing inside. He went outside and was able to break contain.
1st and 10 West on the Muskie 45. This time it's Cameron Carter in the back. He gets a snap, and he's going to run it. The Muskies stack it up, but he does gain a couple. Rangel got on his back and got him to the ground. Nice play by Diego, but it's going to be a gain of about 4, 2nd and 6 on the Muskie 41. Rory Smock also in on a stop.
It is back-to-back high snaps, though, from the West center. And let's see if this next one will go a few inches higher and go over his head.
Joel, this takes you back a little bit football-wise.
I'm seeing Sigourney Keota in my in my nightmares.
There's Nitzer, and he's strung out by Rangel again. He's going to gain maybe 2 to the 39. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
The only thing is there's no spinner back action, but they are lined up like that. And, man, this is unbalanced line, so you've got an extra lineman to one side of the formation and makes it very challenging for a defense. And there's no secret as to what's coming at you. You just got to stop it.
We'll call it 3rd and 5. They spot it on the 40, and now Johnson back in. He'll get the snap and run this over his head. There it is. Muskie stringing out. Olsis is all over him, but he does recover the fumble. It looks like Johnson. We'll see. Maybe the Muskies got in there and got it. And I think they do. Yes.
There's Jorge.
Jorge Ocampo, the turnover machine, gets another one.
You could see that trend happening. That was the 3rd high snap of that offensive series. And all it takes is one bad snap to give you an opportunity. And Muscatine took the opportunity. Now it's time to put the pedal to the metal here.
They lose 16 yards on the Muskies. Half possession of the football. 1st and 10 now on the West 44.
It's like Sam Wieskamp in at quarterback.
Wieskamp in now with Cooper. Sam back to pass. Fires it over to Draves, and it's incomplete. I thought that might have been a lateral.
I think that was actually a lateral, and I think it was a double pass. And I think we had.
I think you're right. I think
we
that
had
was
Nick
going
Morgan
to Brady McDaniel.
because Draves is the third quarterback on the team,
and he throws a nice football.
Yes, he does.
So yes, I agree
think
with that.
We had Nick Morgan running the corner or the post pattern.
2nd and 10 Muskies from the West 44.
Nick Peterson, excuse me.
Wieskamp. Sam, high snap there. He flares it out to Menor Cooper, and he drops it. And that's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 Muskies from the West 44. 2:12 to play in the first, and the Muskies lead 7-zip.
Yeah, a little Air Muskie action here, and some drop passes these first 2 plays.
Twins left for the Muskies. Actually trips now as Gay steps out there. On 3rd and 10. Menor Cooper right behind Sam Wieskamp. Sam gets a snap, play action, fires it over the middle, and it's caught and dropped, and they call it incomplete by Eli Gay. That would have been a first down. It'll be 4th and 10.
Yeah, Eli just unable to secure it as he was rolling through. And Muscatine coming out in an offensive formation.
They're sending McIntyre deep. They think Sam may kick this,
well,
and Sam will
seen
now.
that. We did see that against Central.
He needed to get a little farther back, and he does, and a good kick by Wieskamp. McIntyre takes it at the 10. He slips, regains his balance, and now he cuts it over the 15, and he's taken down right there at about the 17 or 18. Good tackle on the play for the Muskies. Eli Gay was in on that along with Zach Hardy. So the Muskies a great field position, the 44. Can't cash in this time. West will take over first down in their own 18. 1:58 to play in the first, and the Muskies lead 7-zip. Homecoming night at Muscatine Community Stadium.
It's a good punt there, though, to get the ball inside the 20. I've been really impressed with Muscatine's defense tonight.
Played very well. I thought they played well a week ago. That score wasn't indicative of how well they played. Now we've got a traditional formation here.
Option.
Over the right side, and that's number 12. That's Peyton Thompson. He keeps it. No gain on the play. Good defense by the Muskies.
Yeah, Tongan Deason able to beat his block along with, it looked like Sean Brown secure the tackle on the quarterback, and good option coverage there by the outside linebacker Olsis, covering the pitch man, giving him no options.
2nd and 10 West on their own 18. New to the stadium tonight, folks. We got play clocks at each end.
I love it. It makes our job so much easier.
Isn't that great?
Makes the quarterback's job even easier, too.
Thompson barks out the signals. Play action, sets his feet, fires out in the flat, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 19 in the play, Hunter Runge. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Falcons.
That's a tough throw for anyone to make. To the wide side of the field, one of the few fields still left in the state of Iowa that has a crown, so that pass is going downhill. And a throw that not a lot of high school kids are making these days.
Twins right for West. Carter lines up behind Peyton Thompson on 3rd and 10. Thompson back to pass, steps up in a pocket. Sanchez with the hammer. Down he goes. And a big sack. Anthony Sanchez on the play. And it's going to be 4th down, way back at the 12-yard line, 4th and 16.
And the third time we've said his name just in 3 series. Reed Olsis, great pass rush off the edge. He was a blitzing outside linebacker. Forced Thompson to tuck it and step up, and there was Sanchez for the sack.
West will kick it away.
I don't think West has enough guys on the field. Gotta call timeout if they're them.
Nitzer is the punter. The Muskies have got Eli Gay standing at midfield.
What is that?
Snap it over his head, but the whistle blew before the snap.
But who blew it? Is this the back judge who gave the timeout?
Must be a timeout. And it is timeout Davenport West. 31.7 to play in the first. We're stepping away for 30 seconds. You'll listen to Muskie Football on the Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium in West after the timeout. Try to punt this one again. Tak Portilla stands on his own 37. Eli Gay at midfield. Nitzer gets it, steps into the kick. A high kick, pretty good kick. Eli Gay takes it at midfield. Eli cuts to his right, 45, 40, 35, 30, dances inside there, 25 and down to the 23 of the Muskies with great field position.
Good no call by the official there, too. I thought we were close to a block in the back at the initial point. He kind of grabbed, and then he thought otherwise, and that was good. Great return there.
Eli loses a shoe there, so he'll come out for a play. McDaniel and Hardy left. Xander Morgan back in at quarterback. Nick Peterson at H-back here. And Menor Cooper at the tailback.
Interesting formation here. We've got
David Dalby has checked into the Muskie lineup, 2 at receiver.
And McDaniel's actually not an eligible receiver here. He's covered.
There's Cooper. He gets the handoff straight up the gut. Menor inside the 20. Still moving those legs down near the 18. Good tough run by Menor Cooper of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Muskies.
And if you're watching the feed here and have the ability to go back and rewind it for a second, go back and look at number 67, the right tackle, Xander Stolzfus of the Muscatine Muskies. Definition of a pancake on that play. Put the young man across the line right on his back.
We've played one. It's the Muskie 7, the West Falcons nothing. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're listening to Muskie Football on the Muskie Sports Network.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher, in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Back at Muscatine Community Stadium, 1 quarter in the books on homecoming night here in Muscatine, Iowa. The Muscatine Muskies lead Davenport West 7-0, and the Muskies have the ball. 2nd down and 5. Deep in West territory as we open quarter number 2.
And I gave Xander Stolzfus some love there and but I also just watched that replay. Carter Becker.
There's Morgan on the keeper over the left side. It's being strung out. Down he goes outside the 20.
Nice defensive play there by West to string out the quarterback run.
Luke Woods forward on a nice stop behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple. It'll be 3rd down and 7 back on the 20. Joel, you can finish your point on that.
Charlie Becker, the right guard, also did a nice job of pancaking his man too. So that was a regular old pancake breakfast from the right side of the offensive line.
Gotta love it. Maple syrup trips right, 3rd and 7, and now Cooper goes in motion to the left. Empty backfield for Xander Morgan. Xander gets a snap. There's a flag or a timeout for the Muskies. Timeout for Coach Mueller. Formation wasn't what he wanted there.
No, I think Mentor was he wasn't sure exactly what his spot was supposed to do. And good timeout there from the coach.
Don't want to get pushed back farther here. So 3rd and 7 from the 20. Muskies They've finished off their first drive of the night, which is big. Their defense has played extremely well, and they lead 7-zip. Big third down play here for the Muskies. Stay tuned at the half, folks, as we're going to have our halftime show sponsored by Toyota of Muscatine. And as always, we will have head sophomore coach Mike Truitt to talk about his squad, and then Ben Nitzel from the sophomore squad will break down the first half action here. And Joel with stats and all kinds of other goodies.
Well, yeah,
Thank you for watching and listening.
And Muscatine definitely won the first quarter. Now they're trying to take the first step into winning the second one. And we talked a little bit in the pregame. That's how you get off of a rut. You just take it one piece at a time, one quarter at a time, and keep going.
Twins right for the Muskies. Hardy left. Xander Morgan, 3rd and 7. Gets a snap. Xander rolls to his right. He looks downfield. He's going to take a shot. He throws it complete to Brady McDaniel. He's going to be short of a first down, but it'll be 4th down and a couple. And Brady McDaniel, nice to see him get a reception here.
Yeah, good route there. Good little comeback route, and that makes it a little bit more manageable here on 4th down.
Ball's down, we'll say the 16-yard line, so it'll be 4th and 3.
I thought that spot could have gotten right to the 15-yard line.
Looks like Rory Smock has run out for a field goal attempt. They're going to spot it on the right hash at the 22. So it'll be a 32-yarder for Rory Smock. 1 for 1 on the PATs. Good snap, good hold. The kick on the way from Smock. And it is wide left, no good. So Rory Smock wide left from 32. West will take over right there, 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Rory missed it, but it looked like, but not by much, and it was a good effort there. And really only giving up 3 yards of field position on that by going for the field goal and having it go.
First down and West on their own 20. The Muskies lead 7-zip, 10:29 left here in the first half. West comes out now. Thompson at quarterback, and Carter stands behind him. Houston at receiver, and he goes in motion. He's going to get the handoff over the right side. 20, 25, 30. Look out. Out over the 40 to the 42. Being at 22, but he almost was gone, Joel.
Tegan Smelzer, a huge touchdown-saving tackle there. If he doesn't get him down to the ground, that is a house call.
Isaiah Schaefer, Houston, with a gain of 21 on first down, and you could see it. He hit his stride there. Schmelzer with a touchdown-saving tackle.
That looked like a guy making the turn in the 200 meters coming around. He was ready to go.
1st and 10 West. And now Houston goes in motion the other way. Back to pass Thompson. He flares it out, incomplete. Houston drops this one.
Call roughing the passer, though.
And now we've got a late flag. You're right, Joel. And it is roughing the passer on the Muskies, and that's a big penalty. It would have been 2nd and 10.
They're saying he made contact with his head, with the quarterback's head, and that's why he's calling it. Because it didn't look late or egregious. He just must have been high, and he was jumping up trying to deflect the ball. And with the rule changes, and I'm all for them. We've got to protect these young athletes, whether they're young as at this level, the Pee Wee level, YSF level, all the way up to the pros. But you just can't touch anybody anywhere above the shoulder pads anymore. Unless you're a lineman, then they'll let you just beat the crap out of each other. It's my lineman soapbox.
Well, in the NFL, you shouldn't be allowed to touch Tom Brady because he's the best.
Is he on your fantasy team?
No, you should be, though. 15-yard gain on the penalty. There's Carter over the left side, and he's going to run it inside the Muskie 40 and down to about the 37, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. No, I have Christian McCaffrey, who paid huge dividends week 1, and last night, going to be a tough week for me. 2nd down and 3 West from the Muskie 37. The Muskies lead 7-zip, 9:30 to play first half. Tyrese Johnson now in at tailback behind Thompson. He gets the handoff. He cuts it over the right side. He's down near the 35. The Muskies stack it up right there. Toggin Deason in on the stop along with Reed Ulsis.
Good gang tackling there from the Muscatine defensive front 7. This is almost the formations we're seeing here are similar to what Nevada ran back in the Colin Kaepernick days, kind of the advent of the pistol formation, the invention of the pistol formation, Lots of options here. You can run zone. You can run midline game. You can run some kind of double wing flex bone like you're seeing right here.
3rd and 1 from the 35. There's a give straight up the gut to the fullback, and he's going to get the first down inside the 30 to about the 28. That was number 89. We're running with Mike Ditka numbers now. That's Aiden Fix. 5'10", 205, and a junior. They've had several ball carriers. And we mentioned it in a pregame, Joel. Nobody really stood out in a stat sheet because so many people are involved.
But one thing that did stand out is they're not a team that's looking to press it vertically in the passing game. They're trying to run the ball at you. Right now, they'll probably take a shot, though.
1st and 10 on the 28. This one's Johnson again, straight up the gut over the left tackle. And, boy, they're moving the pile. Down inside the 25 to the 23, gain of 5. And power football like this is something we've seen the first 2 weeks with Central and Jeff.
Yeah, and one of the things you just have to continue to do is change up your run fits, figure out maybe change gaps. If you are confident in it and you can execute it, a stunt game, twist game can really kind of sometimes mess up the read of an offensive lineman.
Houston to the left. Thompson and Carter in the backfield. Now Houston goes in motion, 2nd and 5. Houston's going to get the carry this time, and a Muskie string it out. Alsis made the initial contact. Schmelzer and Sanchez cleaned it up and made the tackle.
Great adjustment there from the defensive staff for Muscatine. We saw the front 3D linemen do a slant to the right, changed up the gaps, crossing faces of offensive linemen, and blitz back, do a blitz replace, and that was a good run blitz there by the Muskie defense.
3rd and 7 now from outside the 26-yard line. West needs to get inside the 19. 7:19 left here in the first half, and the Muskies lead 7-zip. Peyton Thompson barks out the signals. Play action. There's a flag. He rolls to his left. Down he goes. Sean Brown with the sack at the 38-yard line.
And we got to think that's an illegal formation, because any other penalty there would be a dead ball foul. So that's going to be an illegal formation is my guess. And that was a twist, a little tackle around the end twist stunt with Tongan Deason and Sean Brown, and that really screwed everything up for the front line for Davenport West.
Call it a loss of 11 back to the 38, and it's going to be punt time for the Falcons. Muskie defense really stiffened up when they needed to there.
We called that a ton stunt in my time at Morningside College because the tackle is going under the nose as they twist around.
Nitzer into punt. He stands on his 48. High snap. Gets it under control. A good kick. Eli Gay calls for a fair catch.
Good decision.
And gets it down at around the 10 or 11. They're going to spot it at the 11. 1st and 10 Muskies with 6:33 left here in the first half.
Huge defensive stand there for the Muskies. West started to drive. A couple quick adjustments, a couple very creative but simple play calls from the Muscatine staff, and great execution created 2 plays for a loss. Now it's Muskie ball.
Sam Wieskamp back in at quarterback for the Muskies, his 2nd series. 3 receivers to the left, Cooper in the backfield with Sam, and McDaniel wide right. Wieskamp. Sam gets it. He gives to Menor. Cooper over the right side. Menor out over the 20. Good run for Cooper. Going to gain about 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. He's close to the stick.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
He may have it.
The far side judges, the linesman is moving him along.
And it is 1st down Muskies, a gain of 10 for Menor Cooper. Twins right for the Muskies on 1st and 10. Their own 21. Wieskamp gives to Cooper, this time over the left side, dances inside. Menor's brought down this time, short of the 25 to 24, gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good hard run there by Cooper. I think one thing you got to watch with him is ball security. He fights so hard for some extra yards after contact. He's got to make sure that he keeps that ball close to him and keeps 2 hands on it when you got the 2nd and 3rd tackler coming in.
Twins left for the Muskies. Hardy to the right. It's McDaniel to the right. Check that. Sam gives to Cooper. Cooper strung down and tackled on the spot. No gain on the play that time. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Nice.
5:20 and ticking here in the 2nd quarter.
It was a good play from the defensive line. I can't see the number on that far side for the West player. Looks like maybe 86 or 85.
86.
That was a good job to get past the puller and take Cooper down.
Trips right for the Muskies. Cooper now on the right side of Wieskamp on third down. Be big to get another first down here and flip the field. Muskies now 4 receivers to the right. Wieskamp.
Right tackle did jump, though.
West jumps, and those 5 yards are going to be big. We'll see. West, there was a timeout Muscatine before the flag. So Coach Mueller talking to him now. The flag went up, Joel, and that was strange because then the side judge came in and said timeout Muskies. 4:49 left in the first half. It's 7-zip Muskies. We're stepping away for 30. Listen to Muskie football on the Muskie Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
All right.
Back at Muscatine Community Stadium, 4:49 left in the first half, and the Muskies with the one and only touchdown lead Davenport West 7-zip. The Muskies have 3rd and 7 from their own 24. 1 timeout left in the half. Twins left. Brady McDaniel to the right. Sam Wieskamp back to pass. Sam sets his feet. He's got Gay over the middle. First down, 30, 35, 40, and out to the 43. Nice pitch and catch of 19 yards from Sam Wieskamp to Eli Gay.
They call that a rocket screen or a tunnel screen where you get your linemen out in front. And great throw. Good catch and cut up the field for Eli Gay.
And the Muskies had something they wanted to do with Eli all year.
That's really a foundational play of Muscatine's offense.
First down from their 43. Wieskamp. He's going to keep it. He rolls right. Sam. That's a horse collar, and they're going to throw the flag. No gain, but it's going to be a big penalty on West.
Well, but they might be calling a holding here, too, on 67. So we'll see if there's
holding on the Muskies.
But that should offset. It doesn't neglect the horse collar tackle.
And they're only calling holding, Joel.
That's lackadaisical. I'm going to say lazy officiating. Just because one penalty happens first, which it was the right call, doesn't mean that another penalty shouldn't count later on. That's even a point of emphasis rule in the new Iowa High School Athletic Association officials book, and that's frustrating. Not because it's a loss for Muscatine, but that's a player safety foul. That is why that penalty should be called.
Back to the 30 now. It's 1st and 23 Muskies. It was a clear horse collar in my opinion. No call. Trips left. Wieskamp now. Steps back. Fires over the middle for Eli Gay. Complete. A gain of 13. And that's a strike by Wieskamp. 2nd and 10 Muskies.
A great job by Sam to step right back in and throw a dart right to his primary receiver and get most of that penalty yardage back.
Muskies have had excellent quarterback play from both quarterbacks tonight. Wieskamp and Xander Morgan, who got his first start of the year. He led the Muskies on their touchdown drive, the opening drive of the game. Twins right, Wieskamp and Cooper in the backfield, 2nd and we'll call it 11. Eli Gay in motion.
Offsides.
Now we've got offsides, and they got this one.
Sorry, I get excited sometimes. But number 20, who went to adjust to the motion and crossed into the neutral zone.
So 1st and 23 now is going to turn into 2nd and 6 after the 5-yard walk-off. 3:30 and ticking. This would be ideal for the Muskies to go down and get some points right at the end of the half and get up 2 scores if they can finish this drive off. 2nd and 6 from their own 47-yard line. Twins right, Hardy left. Wieskamp back to pass over the middle. Got a man. It's Brady McDaniel. He's going to get a first down. Fumble on the play. And I'm not sure who got it, but McDaniel fumbled.
Actually, I think that was Nick Peterson who
And
was
Menor Cooper got it. It was Peterson, I apologize, not McDaniel. They're about the same size.
Yeah, both 6'5".
So Peterson fumbles, but Menor Cooper recovers, and that's a big recovery for the Muskies.
Yeah, good
First down.
Good heads-up play there by the Muskie running back.
First down in the West 43. 3 minutes and change here in the first half. Muskies lead 7-zip. Wieskamp gets a snap, gives to Cooper, and he's taken down right away, and that's Woods again on the stop. Or Ford, sorry about that. Loss of 2 back to the 45, 2nd and 12.
Just a blitz there from the outside linebacker for the Falcons. Shot the gap.
2nd and 12 Muskies from the West 45. 3 receivers to the left. Sam, high snap, gives to Cooper, straight up the gut. Menor's going to gain 3 or 4, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going to spot the 41, a gain of 4. Be 3rd and 7 Muskies, and a timeout Muscatine. 2:12 to play in the first half. 7-zip Muskies. We're stepping away for 30 seconds. Listen to Muscatine Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Took the opening drive on homecoming night here, 48 yards, and capped it off on 4th and 5. 4th and goal from the 5. Xander Morgan ran it in 5 yards out for the touchdown. That was with 7:29 left in the first. We've had no scoring since. The Muskie defense played extremely well here. And the offense now, no timeouts left, 2:12, plenty of time. They've got 3rd down and 7 from the West 41. 2 receivers right and left. Wieskamp back to pass. Sam sets, fires to the flat. He's got his man Prince Wee complete. Going to be short of the first down to the 35. That'll bring up 4th down and 1 for the Muskies.
Are we in 4-down territory here? Is this a kick to field position with a short clock? Oh, these are the stressful decisions that don't miss as a coach, Brian.
I think coach is going to go. If he doesn't go for it, he's going to use as much of that. It's nice to have the play clock right there now.
Yeah, you can see.
2 by 2. Menor Cooper may get this one. And now it's Sam back to pass over the middle. Almost intercepted by Woods Ford. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. So West will take over 1st and 10 on their own 35.
I like the aggressive play call there. We got a short clock. It's a good time to be aggressive. That's well done. It didn't work out, but that's the sort of mentality you want to build in your team, that we're not going to just play for the, a clock management win. We're going to go for the jugular.
So 35-yard line, Joel, minute 48 left in the half. 2 timeouts for West, but with their style of offense, it's hard for them in a 2-minute situation.
Yep.
Thompson at quarterback, back to pass.
Screen.
Little screen over the middle. He's got his tight end, and he's out. He's going to get a first down over the 45 to the 47.
And those are the kind of pass plays you've got to be aware of as a Muskie defense.
Kyle Burton on the reception there, Joel. And there is a flag. Saw that one late. Came in, might have been, could have been a hold on top of the pile. Could have been a face mask. It's where the tackle was.
Don't know.
Chains have not moved. And here's the other waving it off. So it was nothing, folks. 1st and 10 West on their own 47, 1:42 left. in the half.
You wonder, since it was the umpire who threw it, you wonder if it was an illegal man downfield that he thought he saw, but they may have clarified since it was caught behind the line of scrimmage that was an acceptable outcome.
West with 2 receivers to the right. Houston wide right. Thompson rolls back, sets, fires. He's got a man, but he slips. Houston slips and falls, incomplete. 2nd and 10 Falcons.
And that was well covered by the Muskie secondary. There were 3 receivers in a double post concept with a drag route coming back from the opposite side of the formation, coming left to right, crossers. And the linebackers sagged properly, and the safeties were where they needed to be, and the corner was looking at what was coming at him. Well done from the secondary.
Muskie's secondary has played well all year.
We've got such skill back there. There's 4 guys who realistically are going to have an opportunity to play the game at the next level.
Houston goes in motion, 2nd and 10 Falcons. They give this one to Tyrese Johnson, straight up the gut over midfield. Hit hard and down, Josh Thomas. Clean that up, talking decent underneath. Both of those guys on the high-low. It's going to be a gain of 3, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good play there. Linebacker's best friend is that 320-pound nose tackle, that's for certain.
And TD is a force. 3rd down and 7 West. They're taking their time now. Clock approaching 1 minute here in the half. Houston left. Tyrese Johnson in the backfield, and Houston in motion. Thompson back to pass. Going to throw the screen again over that way. It's incomplete. A high throw. Tried the same play they did on 1st down. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 7. I'm sure they'll kick this away.
Yeah, much better discipline from the defensive front for the Muskies. You had a blitzer there who put pressure on the quarterback, and the other defensive lineman read it perfectly, and they really messed that up for the Falcon offense. Those are high-risk situations, too, for an offense when that ball starts popping up in the air like that.
4th down and 7 West. 53.5 seconds to play in the half. Eli Gay goes back to his own 15. There's the snap and there's the punt. Low kick. Gay runs up, gets it at his 18, but his knee was on the ground.
Yep.
Boy, and Eli wanted to take off there. He might have had room.
Yeah, I think he had a seam. I think that was the right call. I think his knee was down. But Eli, great job of catching the ball. It was a tough catch for him, but that's such an important part of field position is that punt returner catching the ball in the air, not letting it get to the ground.
47.9 to play in the first half. Muskie's out of timeout. So, Joel, here, are you happy to go in up 7-zip, or do you take a shot on 1st down?
Well, I think you run the ball here. Maybe an inside zone, a draw play, something, and see if you can break it.
And there's Cooper. Good call, straight up the gut. He's taken down from behind right at about the 20. Going to gain 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. And West burns a timeout. And the clock's still running, and it
now you maybe
probably ran about an extra 3 seconds off there. We'll see if they adjust the clock. We're going to leave it right here.
The competitor in me takes a shot here as an offensive coordinator, and that's probably not the smartest play.
Like Brian Ferentz against Indiana last
year? Yeah, we're trying to go into – that was more than a one-score game, though.
Boy.
A little different situation.
Yeah. Folks at the half, stay tuned for our halftime show, and our halftime sponsor is the great people at Toyota of Muscatine. We will lead it off with head coach Mike Truitt, the head sophomore coach, talk about his kids and their game tonight. And then we will talk to Ben Nitzel, the assistant sophomore coach, and he'll break down the first half of the varsity game. Joel will be back with stats, and of course, when you're watching this, you can watch the great Mighty Muskie marching band at the half and be entertained with that. So, folks, we've got a lot of fun stuff ahead.
What did I tell you last week about Iowa City West's quarterback?
Yeah.
Marcus Morgan.
Oh, yep.
I got a sports writer in Des Moines who said the exact same thing I said. Kyle Orton. Sorry, we're following Twitter trying to catch up on some scores here. And
but you're right. Morgan, who the Muskies will see later in the year, and we saw him a year ago as a sophomore, and still maybe the best throw I've seen at a high school game was the one he hit the guy running down the sideline. With effort, without any effort.
Nice to see one of those by Sam here. He's got some of that ability, too.
Wieskamp barks out the signal after the timeout. Cooper stands behind him. Sam going to keep it over the right side. Wieskamp caught from behind and brought down. He's going to gain a couple. And let's see if West burns their last time out.
So if they call a timeout, you run a flea flicker and try to score. Suck that defense up. Trick play.
So both teams going to be content to run this thing out here.
Yeah,
Coach Mueller is not going to snap it.
It's an outstanding half of football from the Muskies this half. Had a 7-0 lead, but have been in control on both sides of the ball and really done a nice job in the special teams phase as well.
Folks, we played a half. It's your Muscatine Muskies 7, the Davenport West Falcons nothing. We're stepping away for 2 minutes, and we'll be back with our Toyota of Muscatine halftime show. You're listening to Muskie Football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium, and we're at the half. It's Davenport West 7 and the Muscatine Muskies nothing. And as you can see here, live video, they're introducing the homecoming court. Olivia Baston, the homecoming queen. And boy, what a great crowd here tonight, folks. Homecoming, Mighty Muskie Marching Band coming out, and the stands are full. The night is beautiful. Both sides of the stands are full. And my special guest, as always, on Toyota halftime show is Coach Mike Truitt popping in after game number 3. And Coach, big smile. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Brian?
Doing great. Tough one tonight. Watch this one. And, your kids, as always, competed hard, as they always do. And this one got away a little bit in the third quarter and lost a tough one to West. And but you got a couple guys standing out there, Christensen and Crabtree and some of these kids. And I'm not going to name them all, obviously, but they stood out. I thought Crabtree seemed like his name was getting called about every other play tonight. And I know that's common. He plays his tail off every week. But, so there are some bright spots
to
the start of the year for you.
For sure, yeah. Nolan Recker, he's another guy that doesn't ever come off the field, and Nolan never says anything either. I mean, he's a quiet leader and just stays out there and never asks to come off and does exactly what you ask him to every time.
And you're developing kids, as we always talk about, for the varsity level. And you mentioned Nolan Recker, and I watch him too. And I'm glad you brought him up because physically, from my vantage point, he looks like he's going to really have a nice varsity body the next couple of years. Looks like a real good athlete, fluid athlete. And he's going to have some size to him. He's going to fill out really nice here in the next year or two.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's got great hands. He's, big body and getting in the weight room and put some size on him. He also throws the discus for me in the spring, so that's nice to be able to work with him during that time too. So, Yeah, great kid. Really great kid.
Yeah, great kid. So stride-wise, you guys started the year, Davenport Central, of course, pretty stout team. You've seen 3 teams that are pretty run-heavy everywhere you go. I thought a week ago, Jeff, I thought their sophomore quarterback was outstanding.
Yeah, he was.
I think that kid's going to be their starter a year from now. Pretty good player. But, watching the game tonight, not a lot of flash. It was just kind of pounded at you, and then a little bit of misdirection with West. So, you guys have seen similar stuff. We go on the road to Johnston a week from now. What do you expect to see as you go down the road? I know it's sophomore football. You don't break it down quite like the varsity stuff, but it's going to be interesting to see as you guys start seeing some new challenges with the schedule changes coming up. You're going to start seeing some more passing teams, I would assume, down the road.
Yeah. And the other thing is we're not going to Johnston this week, the sophomores. We have the week off. Next Monday we go
I knew that. I forgot all about that.
Iowa City Liberty on Monday, and then we play at City High on Friday, so we're going to play 2 games.
So you have 2 games. So how are you health-wise going into that one on the short turnaround?
It's going to be nice that we have the week off this week, I think, just because we got banged up pretty good tonight. We lost a lot of guys, and so we'll get after it all week in practice, but we'll have the weekend off and then come and play on Monday, and then quick turnaround, and we're right back Friday night playing the 5 o'clock game again.
Are your kids going to make the trip to Johnston just to go, or are they not going at all then?
Coach Mueller and I had that discussion today. We're still trying to figure that out.
And then my second question, with 2 games that week, is there a possibility that you may move up, 8, 10 sophomore or freshmen to give you some depth that week maybe?
Not on Monday. We're going to go to Liberty with what we have because the freshmen play on Tuesday, and I don't want to really interfere with their program and what they're trying to develop. But Friday, possibly.
Correct.
But we run into issue, too. You can only play 8 quarters in a week.
Right.
And so our guys are going to be maxed out, and they could easily get maxed out as well with a freshman game on Tuesday. So just something for us to think about.
Couple other guys you want to mention at all tonight that stood out for you, maybe that have come a long way since camp started and they're starting to make strides that you're really starting to notice?
Yeah, being an old O-line coach for a lot of years, those guys don't get much mention sometimes down in there. Nate Beatty does a good job for us. He's in there on every snap on defense, every snap on offense. He's out there on special teams. He's our long snapper. So, I give a shout out to Nate Beatty. He does a good job for me, and again, another guy that doesn't say much. He just does what you ask him to, and you can't really complain much about that.
From a long line of Beatties, who very good athletic family in town here, no doubt about it. Anyone else?
Tay Huber every week gives us a good look. Connor Christensen, pretty banged up after the game. Actually, he was in the Gator. He was not. Yeah, he got a Charlie horse, and it just never really came back from it. So I'm hoping he's able to get healed up.
Yeah, let's hope so, because these kids giving you all they have, folks. And started to see a little better crowd showing up tonight. I know it's homecoming, but, man, I'd love to see this place, half full, at least for the sophomore game. It'd be great. I love coming to watch sophomore football because these guys are really playing for all the right reasons. It's fun to watch them lay it on the line and go. So next week, Johnson, no game. 2 chances to watch the sophomores. That Liberty game here, Coach?
It's at Liberty.
So that's at Liberty, and then the next week is at City High.
Yeah, we're on the road twice.
So you can see them twice, a week from Monday and 2 weeks from tonight in Iowa City. So you can get over there and check out the Softs. The Softs will be solo on the Monday night game, but on the Friday night game, it'll be before the varsity once again. Hawks and Cyclones tomorrow. You making the trip?
Yes, sir. Yep.
What time
bright and early tomorrow morning.
What time you taking off?
We'll just see.
Because usually a kidding on the 11 o'clock kicks. Bush Light's probably 6:30ish.
Yeah,
7-ish.
we usually leave here about 5:30, quarter to 6.
I told you, you're gonna have to get an early truck, but that's gonna be a fun one.
If you're outside the gas station at 7, you may just miss me.
Gotta love it. Should be a fun one tomorrow. Coach, enjoy your weekend, and I guess I won't be talking to you next week. Are you making the trip?
Yes.
Well, you can still pop up and see me next week from beautiful Johnston Stadium. I can't wait to see that thing. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
Coach Mike Truitt, everybody, coach of the Muscatine Muskie sophomores.
Thanks
for joining us, as always. And now, Ben Nitzel jumps in here while the mighty Muskie Marching Band is entertaining the fans on homecoming night 2019 at Muscatine Community Stadium. The Muskies lead Davenport West at the half, 7-zip. They took the opening kickoff drive from their 48-yard line at West after a big kick return by Prince Wee. Traveled 48 yards, and Xander Morgan punched it in from 5 yards out on 4th and goal from the 5. And Ben, that's been all the scoring tonight. Been a defensive battle, field position battle, but it was sure nice to see the Muskies finish off a drive when they opened the game with it, unlike a week ago where they had 2 drives inside the 10 and came away with nothing. So it was nice for them to get out on top here.
Yeah, absolutely, and a near field goal miss there too. So, that's always going to be critical in football. You're going to get the ball inside the 20, you got to get points. And so to be able to do that in the opening drive looked like it might open the floodgates a little. Things settled down. Defense coalesced a little bit around what the offenses were trying to do, and that was kind of the end of it.
West came out tonight. We've seen power football from Central. We saw a ton of Wildcat in the second half with Jeff last week getting 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. West tried to do that tonight to open the game with various ball carries, and the Muskies really shot them down with a 3 and out. In the next series, I think they gained 1 first down, and now they've kind of gotten away from that. So, but still, you can tell they're not very explosive. It's basically between the tackles football, and I like our chances here in the second half. I think if the Muskies can get up another score, whether it's a field goal or touchdown, I really like where we're at.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think this is necessarily a huge big play offense out of West. And, the key is when you're running against those different types of formations, especially when they want to pack it in and have a lot of multiple fakes and carriers, just to get defense, got to do their job. Everybody's got an assignment. You got to play assignment football. If you do that, you're going to be successful. And if you don't do that, the offense is going to be real successful, right? So I thought the Muskies did a nice job early on. Guys held their positions. They were where they were supposed to be, taking away their man. And, you saw West couldn't get anything going, had to get out of it.
Offensively for the Muskies tonight, playing without their lead dog, Tim Nimley, has been a stud from last year into this year, 337 rushing yards in his first 2 games. Not able to go tonight, and Menor Cooper's filled in very well for him, but actually kind of what it's done, it's kind of forced the Muskies to use a lot of other guys in the offensive game plan, and it's really been effective. They've moved the ball pretty well between the 20s, and hopefully they can sustain a couple drives here in the second half and finish them off. But what does that do? Is obviously they didn't practice with Tim really at all this week. So is that kind of what your mindset is as a coach? You got to, we don't have him, so we've just got to figure out how to completely open up the playbook now.
Well, yeah, and I don't think it's as big a crisis mode for the Muskies as it may have been in certain years, right? So here, obviously, you have a great talented Tim, but you got a lot of talented guys. Oh, yeah. Mentor is a guy who would be starting for the Muskies most years. Yep. And right now he's sitting at second or third string running back. And like I said, you've called a lot of games, a lot of years, and you'd be like, that guy would be your starter.
Yes.
So to be able to bring a guy like that off the bench, and then to just have other weapons at receiver, you've got Zach Hardy, who runs some nice vertical routes, get open for you. You've already mentioned, Eli Gay, of course, and so and some other guys. The McDaniel kid can make some catches, and so guys that can get open and do stuff for you. So it's not as hamstringing as it may have been in past years, but you do start to see when you get inside the 20 there and you start to fizzle out a little bit, that's where you might miss having that power running game. Now, if you can get some guys, going and get their motor started in this game, and you get Tim Nimley back, and now all of a sudden you got 4 or 5 legit threats on the field, it becomes very difficult for a defense to try to figure out how they're going to stop all that.
Eli Gay very close to breaking a couple tonight in the short passing game, and I thought he had that one midway through the second quarter. It looked like that bubble was going to go to the house, but really close to seeing Eli really bust out here. But the Muskies, nonetheless, lead 7-zip at the half. Ben, any final comments?
No, I think it's a great night, great homecoming night. Big thanks to Muscatine turnout. Yep. Ton of people coming out on their Friday night. It's a really great community event in a time period here, and it seems like we don't have as much community as we used to. Have a nice night like this and get everybody out. Couldn't have better weather. Tons of people in the stands. We appreciate that.
I agree. Great crowd, beautiful night, and the Muskie Marching Band with a great halftime show. What more could you ask for on a Friday night in early September?
Yeah, I hope this is the only purple and gold team to win this week, though. I will say that.
Yeah, well, this is one of my favorite weekends because one of the teams I don't like, Green Bay or Minnesota, they have to go home with an L. So, and that'll happen, but I'm not worried about that. My Bears better put up more than 3. So, folks, Ben Netzel, everybody, as always, joining us at the half. Thanks for his insight. We're going to step away for 2 minutes, and Joel will be back with halftime stats and commentary. You're listening to Muscatine Muskie Football on the Must See Muskie Sports Network.
All the names tonight to make.
Parker, what'd you think, buddy? Good. I taking these in jeans. Brian Lee is the secret. The This is very exciting. You can see the crowd. They are ready to see Brian Lee hit his next field goal. If he makes one more, this could really happen, man. Absolutely could. Here we go. That's good! One more! Oh my gosh! Wyatt, what do you think? One more to $1,000. 35. Brian Lee is one kick away. What would you do with the money?
Okay. I'll have to ask my wife.
Oh, good call, good call. This is here, but 35-yard. Three. This is Tony Matt Schweitzer, Phil Schlesman. Brian makes this field goal. $10,000. Matt, I didn't bring the check. Do you have it?
I have a suitcase in the van, Tony. A suitcase in the van. This is a rich man here, possibly right here.
Oh, this is unbelievable. If he makes it! Oh! Brian Lee. Great attempt. $25 gift card for you. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. Brian Lee. Chance happens at the next Muskie football home game with the kick for cash. We'll send it back to the best in the business, Brian Musell and Joel Krausar with the Muskies.
$10,000 win there for Brian Lee with the kick for cash presented by Hy-Vee Market Grill Express. Big halftime extravaganza there. That would have been cool to see. Made 2 of the 3 kicks, unfortunately, came up just short on the 3rd kick. Muscatine did not come up short in the first half, leading 7-0 with Sam Wieskamp 4 for 6 passing with 44 yards. Xander Morgan 4 for 10 with 32 yards of passing. Rushing, Mentor Cooper leading the way with 10 carries for 13 yards, and then Xander Morgan with 5 carries for 13 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Eli Gay had 4 catches for 38 yards, and Mentor Cooper had 1 catch for 20 yards. Well, for the Davenport West Falcons, Johnson had 5 carries for 27 yards, and then Schaefer Houston had 2 carries for 14 yards. The big story, Brian, of this first half has been Davenport West, only 55 total yards of offense. The Muscatine defense really doing their job, and that was a big first half from the purple and gold.
You know, you're right, Joel. You know, we talked about this in the pregame. The Muskies had seen power football between the tackles versus Central. Last week, same thing, and we saw a lot of Wildcat, especially in the second half. Coach Mueller mentioned that to me this morning on the coaches show that West did a lot of that a week ago. Now, they opened the game, their first series 3 and out like that. Second series, they tried to do it again. The Muskies stiffened up, and then West kind of went away from that to a more conventional offense, but still run heavy, but they got out of the Wildcat quickly.
Yeah, and one thing that we've yet to see West do offensively is challenge the ball vertically through the air. Now, it'll be interesting to see if they come out and attempt to do that. But what Muscatine needs to do, they come out, West will get the ball. Will get the opening kickoff here in the second half. But if Muscatine is able to get a 3 and out or a short series and get the ball back, if Muscatine can get another score on the board, that really can change the makeup of the play calling of the West offense.
No doubt about it. And the coaches have got to feel good about it's the first game all year. They've had the lead at the half. They were tied a week ago, and they trailed 20-7 game 1 against Central. So 7-0, they've got to feel good about that. They've got to feel good for the fact that they have moved the ball. You know, they finished off the one drive, but they moved the ball okay between the 30s, I would say, you know, where they've gotten down there. They had a field goal opportunity just wide left by Rory Smock in the second quarter, because I think if the Muskies can go up 10 or 14 zip here in the third quarter, they're really going to put a lot of pressure on West.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what you want to do as an offense is get the pressure onto the team to maybe do some things offensively that they don't want to do, and that's put the ball in the air. Some of our great sponsors, Brian. Fan Cam, we've had some outstanding fan activity, especially from the student section, brought to you by Poop Pals. And then we'll have our defensive player of the game presented by Eastern Iowa Community College, and our offensive player of the game presented by Guadalajara Mexican Cuisine. And we've seen a lot of action, or we haven't seen a ton of action, but it's Muscatine was able to cash in that First National Bank red zone in the first possession.
Yes, absolutely. The great people at First National Bank of Muscatine. Johnson and Woods Ford standing back around their 10. Crew Schliessman, son of Phil and Gina. And Phil, of course, where there's a helpful smile on every aisle. Crew Schliessman will kick it off.
Presented by Channel Seed and Matt Fletcher.
At the 40, a short kick by Crew, and it's taken at the 25 by the up man. He's the 25-30, and he's out over the 35 to about the 38 where he's brought down. Nick Hale-Steele on the return.
So good field position to start off the second half, just over the 35-yard line then.
First and 10 West on their own 39. Just underway here, second half. Homecoming night. And what a great event. What a great crowd here at Muscatine High School. Pretty clean half of football from a penalty standpoint,
really
Joel.
Was.
Well, horse collar we thought they missed, right?
Yeah, that was the one thing that got me a little bit excited. And I didn't want to sound too much like a homer, but that's a safety issue for me. Good crowd from West tonight making the trip.
Thompson with the handoff. This is Carter over the left side, over the 40 to about the 43, 44. A gain of 4 or 5 on first down. Thomas ran him down.
And that's something that West hasn't really had the ability to do so far, is get that many positive yards on first down. That changes their schedule quite a bit.
2nd and 5 West on their own 44. Muskies lead 7-zip. Great halftime performance as always from the Mighty Muskie Marching Band.
I really like their show this year.
Twins right. Thompson back to pass. Sets. He's going to take a shot this time down the middle. Got a man off his hands. Nice throw actually there by Thompson, and incomplete at the 25. Good defense, good coverage by the Muskies' deep secondary.
Yeah, we knew they were going to have to take that shot. I thought Jorge Ocampo might come up with another turnover there.
Hunter Runge, the intended receiver. Twins to the right on 3rd and 5. That's something we didn't see a lot of on 2nd and 5. They were running it every time in the first half. Thompson back to pass, going to throw it again. He's got a man complete, and it's Houston at midfield. It's going to be a first down. The Muskies get him to the turf there. Sanchez in on the stop along with Prince Wee, and it's going to be 1st and 10 into Muskie territory at the 49.
Yeah, Thompson read the coverage there. A little bit soft on the corner by design. That's the Muscatine defense. Keep it in front of you. Good route to the sticks and a first down conversion for West.
First down West, 49-yard line. 10:58 and ticking here in the 3rd. Thompson back to pass, sets, flares it out to
almost
Tyrese Johnson. Johnson running to the edge. Portilla with a great play, containing the edge at the 45. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, we talked in the pregame about that wrestling mentality with some of these bigger backs. Thompson making that catch out of the backfield. Portilla giving up a lot on size, but he cut the corner, got the angle, single leg takedown.
Single leg, gotta love it.
Coach Kane excited. Takpor, one of the fine wrestlers in the Muscatine program.
You talk about
a
coach has worked his tail off. Coach Kane doing a great job with the Muskie wrestling program.
Wrestling is my second favorite sport behind football.
2nd and 6 for the Falcons on the Muskie 45. Johnson gets it. Oh, he's hitting a hole by Thomas.
Great blitz.
And brought to the ground. Sanchez got him by the ankles. The Muskies, you're right, Joel, those linebackers blitz the gap, and they're going to throw him for a loss of about a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Nice run blitz. And you hear commentators talk about a run blitz, and what that is you're not trying to confuse anyone. You're just trying to get to the fit faster. Speed up the read by the running backs, not allow the lineman to get the angle on you.
3rd down and 7. Thompson rolls to the right. Blitz is on by Sanchez. He's going to keep it. He's brought down from behind by Sean Brown. Going to gain 2 to the 44. It'll be 4th down and 5 for West on the Muskie 44.
Yeah, good pursuit there. Nice, again, blitzing middle linebacker, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket, speed up his read, and good pursuit from the Muskie defense.
So West will punt this away, and they did flip field position here. Pending the return, Eli Gay runs back on 4th and 5. High snap, and there's the punt. And it's a good kick. A fair catch called for by the up man, Portilla. And they're going to spot this at about the 16-yard line. So the Muskies will take over their 1st and 10 of their own 16 for their first drive of the 3rd quarter.
That was a really good decision there from Takpor to fair catch that, and good communication between the two deep safeties on that punt to not cause a fumble with each other.
8:54 left in the 3rd. 7-zip Muskie. Xander Morgan returns at quarterback. He started the game there. He and Wieskamp alternated playing time in the first half. Wee and Gay to the left. Portilla and Hardy to the right. There's Xander Morgan. Misdirection. Actually, not sure if it was he or Mentor, but one of them wasn't on the same page. And it's going to be a loss of maybe a yard.
Yeah, and it looks like the snap also kind of may have turned in one direction as well. So just not a clean look from the get-go there, but fortunately no turnover opportunity for the ball to hit the ground.
We'll call it no gain, no loss. So it's 2nd and 10, just shy of the 16-yard line.
Very philosophical of you.
How do you like that?
Is it half empty or half full, Brian?
It just depends on how you look at that glass. And there's a give to Cooper. Actually, Xander keeps it, and he's ripped to the ground on a nice play that time by number 86. He's going to lose about 3. Xander trying to keep that one. 86 there is Kyle Burton. That's a 3-yard loss or a 4-yard loss, so it's 3rd and 14 Muskies on the 12. Big play for the Muskie offense to get out of this hole, because that's what West will do with their offense. They certainly want field position. Trips left. Morgan back to pass. Xander sets his feet down the middle, and it's incomplete for Portilla. And the Muskies going to have to punt this one away. 4th and 14 from their own 12.
Yeah, good route concept there from the Muskies, just unable to connect on that post pattern.
Isaiah Schaefer-Houston stands deep at his 47-yard line. Xander Morgan also going to punt for the Muskies. He's in about a yard into the end zone. There's a snap. Xander steps into it.
They roughed him.
And he did get knocked over. I don't see a
flag.
My. No flag on the play. And it's going to be out of bounds at the 42. So what do you think there, Joel?
So I don't know if I'm missing something, but they went straight up the middle, made no attempts to avoid the contact. Xander's leg was still in the air. I don't know how that's not a penalty. And I'm sure that there's someone who will tell me why I'm wrong, as so many are so good in this world of doing. But at first blush, there's no way in my mind that's not a penalty.
Well, I don't disagree. But I can tell you, if no flag, there's no penalty. So it's 1st and 10 West on the Muskie 42. Thompson back to pass. He throws over to Houston in the flat. Nice move, 40, 35, and down near the 30, and he may have a first down. Gain of 12. And they've come out throwing the football a heck of a lot more than they did in the first half.
Well, and it's really a credit to what Muscatine has done defensively to take the run away. They're trying to find a way to get the ball into their playmakers' hands already outside of that tackle box, and they're going to a quick passing game to try and do that.
Twins to the right, Thompson and Carter in the backfield. And there's Thompson going to keep it this time, and he's going to gain a couple. Nice tackle inside on the play by Sanchez, who's had a big game for the Muskies. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Falcons on a Muskie 28. 6:50 and ticking here in the third, and the Muskies lead 7-0 on a beautiful homecoming night.
Be a good time for a pick six or a scoop and score here for the Muskie defense.
2nd and 8. Thompson. Oh, he throws it over, and Reed also read that one, Joel, and that was not quite your pick six, but he was in the passing lane. He read that all the way.
He was looking for the Chicharo's Tequila Bar and Grill play of the game right there. It was a good read by Reed.
3rd and 8.
Hop on pop. I don't.
3rd and 8 from the 28. The Muskies held here. It'd be a 45-yard field goal attempt. Not sure if West has got a kicker with that range. Thompson back to pass. Here comes the blitz. He steps up. Muskie's getting to him. Down he goes. He's going to gain a yard or two, so it's no sack, but heavy pressure. Sean Brown in on the stop. And Schmelzer down to the 26-yard line, so it's going to be 4th down and about 5. Got to get inside the 21.
So it's been a really good effort from the Muscatine defense. They'll give up a few yards here and there, but they haven't allowed those multiple big plays to hit them.
Twins to the right on 4th down. Thompson back to pass, flares it out in the flat. He's got his man Carter. He's going to get a first down inside the 20, and the Muskies get him to the turf near the 15. So Thompson, nice play call there from West, Joel. He was wide open for the gains, for the yardage they needed.
We're seeing that more and more come into play, where instead of leaving that back in to protect against that blitzer, they call it scat protection. He actually scats out of the backfield and becomes an outlet receiver, a safety valve, and he had nothing in front of him but green grass.
1st and 10 West, Muskie 15. Thompson, play action, throws it, got a man incomplete, but a great hit by Tak Portilla in coverage.
Yeah, great break on the ball by the corner there from Muscatine. Tak Portilla saw the route, drove on the slant, played the ball, made good contact to separate the man from the ball. Exactly how you coach a corner to do it.
Second down 10 from the 15. Twins left.
Sprint out.
Thompson rolls to his left, throws to Houston. He's got him complete inside the 5, depending on where they spot it. Looks like a first down, and it is a first down at the 4, so it's going to be 1st and goal for West on the Muskie 4. 5:25 to play in the third, and the Muskies lead 7-zip.
And now is where the playbook kind of opens back up for West. Short yardage situation. See if they go back to that wildcat or a little bit heavier look.
Runge and Heath to the right for West. And there's a give to Carter over the left side. He's down near the goal line. He's short of the end zone, down to the 1, a gain of 3. Jorge Ocampo and Ty Portilla on the tackle for the Muskies.
Those are active safeties in corner that we've talked a lot about the last 3 games. Penetration's key for the defensive line here. Keep that line of scrimmage moving backwards.
Houston goes wide left. They give inside to the fullback, and the Muskies stack it up, and he's going to be short. Togan Deason blew up the middle of the line, and Josh Thomas was there to clean it up.
Yeah, good job from the nose tackle there. Togan Deason, TD. Just split that double team, moved that line of scrimmage, blew that center and guard back. No room for the running back to make a cut and make a read.
They brought Aiden Fix in that time. No gain, 3rd and goal from the 1. Big time effort there by the Muskie D-line. See if they can do it again here. Play clock is down to 10. West now going wildcat with Carter. He takes it over the right side. Dances inside. Muskies are there, but he gets into the end zone. Touchdown for Davenport West. A 1-yard run by Cameron Carter. And with 3:49 to play in the third, it's 7-6 Muskies.
Yeah, just overloaded that right side with that unbalanced formation and the wildcat. And actually a pretty good play from the Muscatine defense. They just didn't have a lot of room to give. Olsas again continuing to impress, turning the back into the pursuit.
Gonzalez in for the PAT. Crucial PAT. Good snap hold, and the kick is good. 3:49 to play in the third. We're tied at 7. We're stepping away for 60. You're listening and watching Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium in West. Goes 52 yards. Goal from the 1 as Cameron Carter punches it in from a yard out. Andres Gonzalez. PAT is good, and we're tied at 7, 3:49 to play. Here in the third, Gonzalez on the approach and the kick. And it's a short kick, and it's going to be taken by, it looks like, Diego Rangel. And he's at the 30, gets the edge, 35-40. And he's tattooed out of bounds at about the 48. And a good return by Rangel. The Muskies on their 2 kick returns have started out with great field position.
Yeah, even Muscatine's upbacks are actually dangerous enough to go the distance on you. So you kick it short, and they just outran the pursuit, and good return there for Rangel.
So out to the 49-yard line in the first quarter, kickoff to start the game. Prince, we ran it over midfield to the 48, and the Muskies cashed in from there. Let's see if they can do the same here. Morgan at quarterback, trips left for the Muskies. Menor Cooper stands behind Xander. First down to give to Cooper, straight up the gut over midfield. He's hit hard over midfield. Going to gain a couple to the 49. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Muskies.
It's a nice little gain there on first down. keeps you on schedule.
I want to mention Caden Roberts went out in the first quarter and on crutches towards halftime, so let's hope he's okay. Bunch left for the Muskies on 2nd and 8. Morgan keeps it straight up the gut, and he's going to gain a couple. And Joel, you're the coach. Can you explain to me kind of what's going on a couple of these plays? I know they haven't played a lot together this year.
And I really don't know because I don't know the call. I don't know which, because that's just some miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back, and I don't know if it's a snap situation or if it's just some confusion. But fortunately, they're able to gain a couple of yards there.
Xander with positive run of 3. Call it 3rd and 5 just outside the 45. Morgan gives to Cooper. Cooper, big hole, but he's met right at the sticks.
First down.
We'll see the spot, and I think he's going to get it at the 41, and he will with the spot they're giving him. Boy, Menor shot out of there like he was shot out of a cannon, but
yeah,
boy.
He hit that hole hard, and that's what that's all you can ask for from your running back.
Good run by Menor.
See that seam, seen that hole, hit it as hard as you can.
First down, Muskies on the West 40. Same formation, bunch left. Muskies going to the run game here, 3 consecutive. Xander, he's going to keep it this time. Up the gut, the 40 and down near the 35. A good keep by Morgan. A gain of 5, 2nd and 5 Muskies.
Nice little quarterback counter play there. If you look at this formation, McDaniel is all the way out, and he's covered up. He's an offensive tackle. He's not an eligible receiver here, but they're still taking 2 defenders with him, so it's spreading it out, and he's not even a capability of receiving a pass there.
2nd and 5. This is Morgan again over the left side. Xander running hard down to the 30, and he's going to be close to another first down, depending on the spot.
And what that does is it creates bubbles. Well, offensively, we always want to run towards bubbles, soft areas in the defense. And right there was an example of Morgan being able to hit that bubble because of how they've adjusted to the formation. And now that formation comes to the bottom side of the offensive line of scrimmage for the Muskies.
First on run, another 5-yard gain for Morgan. 1st and 10 on the West 30. Xander Morgan, he's going to keep it again, goes to the right side, and he's brought down from behind by Burton. Hard tackle from behind, and Xander gets up a little ginger. He's going to lose about half a yard. He's 2nd down.
And Xander looks like he's actually taking himself out of the game.
I think it wasn't the tackle. I think he hit his head hard on the ground.
Yeah, it was he hit the ground very hard, his shoulder.
Yeah. So 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 10, just outside the 30. Sam Wieskamp now back in at quarterback. Sam gets a snap, gives to Cooper. Menor over the left side, dances outside and back in. Going to gain 2 or 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Muskies.
Yeah, the Muskies just trying to keep their offense going here after the equalizing touchdown from West on their last possession.
Got a text from a good friend of everybody in this community, Taco Tom Hendricks. Brian, not near a phone or a radio. Do you have a score? Taco, we're 7 up. Late 3rd. And I just sent him a text. We got a bunch to the right on 3rd and 8 for the Muskies, 28-yard line of West.
Must not have crossed the neutral zone. My angle's bad.
Play clock at 1 and the game clock, and that is the end of 3, folks. We're tied at 7. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're listening and watching Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite Muskie team for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
We are back at Muscatine Community Stadium. First play of the fourth. And the Muskies and Falcons are tied at 7 here on homecoming night. Sean Brown runs on. Little late here, but plenty of time on the play clock. Morgan back in at quarterback, so he's feeling okay. There's Xander, gives to Menor Cooper over the left side. He's got the alley, 20, down to near the 15. I meant to say the edge. Menor Cooper got to the edge, and we haven't gotten to the edge many times. Good run for Cooper and a first down, Muskies.
Yeah, really good play there. Offensive line, Benson Storr, who's in the left tackle for the injury in the first quarter. Nice job of sealing that end and good stock block from Zach Hardy to give him just enough space to pick up that first down.
12-yard run to the 16, 1st and 10 Muskies as they're in the First National Bank red zone. Morgan back to pass, flares it over, and it's going to be incomplete. First National Bank red zone, Scott Ingstad, longtime president of First National Bank, proudly once again sponsors Muskie football.
I know I saw Scott here earlier.
He was coming tonight.
Yeah.
He's 2nd down and 10 Muskies. On the west 16-yard line. Twins to the right, Zach Hardy left. Toc Portia and Cooper stand right behind Xander Morgan. Just underway, fourth quarter, tied at 7. Morgan gives to Menor Cooper. Menor dances inside the 15, and West right there to get on him. And it's going to be a short gain and bring up another 3rd down and about 8 for the Muskies.
I like the different personnel groupings the Muscatine has employed tonight. They're keeping fresh legs on the field at all times, and they just have such an arsenal of weapons. You have to respect so many different players on the field.
3rd down and 6 from the 13. There's a give. Actually, pass over the middle for Xander he faked me out. Great fake by Morgan. Intended to throw it over the middle for Eli Gay, incomplete. And now Rory Smock real close on that 32-yarder earlier. Do they run him out to try this field goal, or does Jake go for this?
I think he's going to go for it. And I don't think that has anything to do with Rory missing the last kick. I think it's just kind of that in-between zone where they feel with a 4th and 7, they feel like they have the right play.
And it's a long field if they don't get it.
Yep.
Trips right. Xander, Morgan, and Cooper in the backfield, 4th and 6. Morgan, play action to Eli Gay, touchdown! Eli bobbled it, but then he recovered and caught it. Xander Morgan with a 13-yard strike.
And what a great play, because on the previous look, that safety was able to stay over the top. They brought Peterson in at tight end and had a tight end on the other side of the formation, which forced that safety to have to take a step to the right. And Eli was able to run that pattern on the other side of the field and have that middle of the field wide open. Great throw, great catch, touchdown Muskies.
Rory Smock on for the PAT, and the kick is good. Is no good. Wide left. 11:06 to play. 13-7 Muskies. We're stepping away for 60. You're listening and watching Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again. A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Muscatine Community Stadium. The Muskies go 53 yards. Cap it off on 4th and 6 from the 13. And Xander Morgan with a 13-yard touchdown strike to Eli Gay. PAT no good. We've got 11:06 left in this contest. And the Muskies lead 13-7 on Homecoming Friday. Joel, you had to have some fun homecoming memories.
You know what? I think I got hurt a couple of different homecomings, so it wasn't.
Schleisman with the kick, and this one's going to be taken by Steele. He's at the 30, 35, and out near the 40 before he's brought down by Peterson.
I will
be 1st and 10 Muskie.
I'll say this, Falcons. Though. One of the most electric environments I've ever been a part of was the 1997 homecoming game against North Scott. Muscatine undefeated. They ended up winning the MAC conference that year. I was a sophomore. They had a paratrooper parachute the game ball in. North Scott had a really good team, and Chris Burke, Travis Welsh, Brian Curry, Jake Each and company proceeded to just put a whooping on the Lancers, and it was a fun night in Muscatine.
Twins right for the Falcons, 1st down on their own 40. Big series here for the Muskie defense. Thompson back to pass. He's got time. Now he rolls to the left. Sean Brown brings him down with a sack. Good pursuit by Brown. He's going to lose a couple, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
But those guys are all in their 40s now. So they're almost in their 40s.
I bet they could still play, some of those guys. 2nd and 12 West, and this is what the Muskies wanted. Get on top, make them play from behind in the 4th, and make them a passing team. Thompson back to pass, sets, pump fakes, throws, got a man Houston, and it's out to the 45. He's going to gain, call it the 44, a gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Good tackle there from Muscatine. Again, not getting a lot of yard after the catch. That's important.
And 13-7, they don't have to completely throw it, but they have thrown quite a few here in the second half.
Well, I think that's a lot has to do with Muscatine has done a nice job of stopping the run.
3rd and 6. Big play for the Muskie defense. Thompson back to pass. Blitzes on, throws. He's got Houston again, and he reaches for the 1st down on a second effort. Muskies had him initially, but a good athletic play by Houston gets the 1st down for the Falcons.
Yeah, good second effort there from Houston.
6-yard gain on a pitch and catch. 1st and 10 West on the Muskie 49. 9:40 and ticking in the ball game, and the Muskies lead 13-7. Heath and Runge to the right. And there's a fumbled snap by Thompson, but he picks it up, and he's going down. Togan Deason got him to the ground along with Diego Rangel, strung it out, and Sanchez. He did a nice job to only lose 1 there, though, Joel.
Yeah, Thompson, nice effort there to get us. He was really fortunate. It kind of bounced right back up to him and was able to turn the corner and minimize the loss.
2nd down, we'll call it 11. Right at midfield. Same formation. Thompson back to pass. Blitzes on, flares it out in a flat for Carter. Strung out nice by Reed Alsis, and he cut him back inside. Carter gets down to the 45, a gain of 6. Bring up 3rd down and about 6.
Yeah, nice job by Reed Alsis to kind of delay defense, force him to cut back in. A great pursuit from defensive end Sean Brown to get back into the play and help make a tackle.
I think Sean's really played well last week and this week. 3rd down and a long 5 from the 45 of Muscatine for West. Thompson back to pass, screen pass. Good call, Joel. They get it to the tight end. 1st down, straight down the field inside the 35. And that looks like Heath that time.
Yep. Good play design, actually, there from West. It was a screen pass, but the back flares out, so all the eyes of the defensive linemen were thinking outside screen, and the tight end actually folds back in and have it a tight end middle screen.
Check that. That was Aiden Fix. And that's a gain of 12, 1st and 10 West on the Muskie 33.
I might steal that one if I ever get back into this coaching game.
Thompson rolls to his right, looks, throws, got a man.
Ooh.
Incomplete, and it bounced up in the air. Intended that time for number 17 for West, and that's Chance Niffen, 6'2", 160-pound senior. 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons.
This is when you really would like to get a turnover if you're the Muskies. This is the part of the field where they seem to always kind of pop up because there's the passes are a little bit shorter because you got the goal line to help you out a little bit. And, be a good time for a turnover if you're in the purple and gold.
2nd and 10. Thompson back to pass. They pick up the blitz, and now Rangel runs off it and gets involved in the sack. Diego Rangel didn't give up the edge, Joel. Played that perfectly.
Yeah, if you teach those guys, rush the upfield shoulder, keep your outside arm free, forced Thompson to have to step back up in, and the pursuit was there, and Rangel was just relentless on that play.
Sack, about a loss of 3, back to the 36. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Falcons. Big sack for the Muskie defense. 7:19 left and ticking. We're in the 4th, and the Muskies lead 13-7.
Got 2 receivers out here. Look for like a wheel route or a cross, like a post corner type.
Thompson back, fires down the middle, almost intercepted by Sanchez, and it'll be 4th and 13. And I assume West will kick this away with 7:04 left. But they may line up and do a quarterback punt too. You never know.
Here comes that punt
team. Muskie offense had a nice drive last time they had it. They're going to need another one here to help close this game out.
We did see a snap that went over the punter's head earlier in the game. It just was protected by, there's low kick, low snap.
Kick. Neaters picks it up, ball on the ground, recovered by the Muskies. So it's going to be a turnover on downs or a fumble recovery, and that's what the Muskies get. And it's Anthony Sanchez in West territory at the 48-yard line. A big turnover at a big time of the game right there.
Yeah, that's best case scenario right there. I mean, that's essentially just like a blocked punt. You actually gain 5 or 6 yards of field position, and great opportunity here for the Muscatine offense.
First down Muskies on the 48 of West. They lead by 6. 6:57 left. Morgan barks out the signals, and now we've got a flag, and it's going to be a false start on the Muskies, so it'll be 1st and 15.
Not how you want to start the drive, but flush it and move forward.
Points would be huge for the Muskies, but if nothing else, a couple of first downs, Joel, to really shrink this game. Twins right for the Muskies. Cooper and Eli Gay stand behind Xander Morgan on 1st and 15. From their own 47, Gay in motion now. They give to Mentor Cooper. Mentor dances over the right side. He's hit right at midfield, and they stand him up, never get him to the ground. Burton in on the stop. He's played both ways and played well. The 2nd and 12 Muskies right at midfield.
Cooper able to get a couple yards back there.
Second and 12 Muskies at midfield. 6:28 and ticking in the game. The Muskies lead 13-7. Xander Morgan gives to Cooper straight up the gut, and he's going to gain 2 or 3. See where they spot it at the 48, a gain of 2. The 3rd down and 10 for the Muskies.
But just as importantly, the clock is moving. And you're not in a delay offense right now, but it's nice to keep that clock rolling as much as you can.
3rd and 10 Muskies from the West 48. Clock under 6 minutes and ticking. Trips left. Morgan back to pass, sets his feet. Going to take a shot over the middle for Hardy and off his fingertips at the 38. And the Muskies going to have to punt this one away.
A good play there for Muscatine, just unable to complete that pass.
4th and 10. Xander Morgan is their punter tonight, so he's going to kick this one away from the gun.
There's
deeper
nobody back
gun.
deep, so
Morgan gets it, and he punts this one away, and a good kick by Xander. And it's going to go out of bounds inside the 10. Great kick by Xander Morgan. They're going to spot it at the 5, a 43-yard kick. and no return. Great kick by Morgan.
That's a game-changing kind of play, that kind of a special teams play.
And the Muskie defense, week 1, had a tough time closing it out with Central, but this is a little different kind of offense, and West has got to go 95 yards here. 5.5 minutes left, so there's plenty of time with their 3 timeouts. But a big opportunity here for the Muskie defense to close this out on this end. Carter in the backfield. He stands right at the goal line, and Thompson right in front of it. Houston goes in motion. Thompson back to pass. Sets, fires over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Fix. Out near the 13-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and right there, West trying to be aggressive, come out throwing, but they're in the shadow of their own goalpost, so they've got to try and make sure they get some yards here on 2nd down, or it just becomes even more challenging.
5:26 left. You just joined us. The Muskies scored on their opening possession of the game. Went up 7-zip. That was it for the first half. West had 1 touchdown drive in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass Thompson now, and it's incomplete. Good coverage on the play for the Muskies. Reed Alsis, tell you what, he's a heady football player.
Yeah, we've said his name a lot tonight.
Boy.
He's continued to impress. And you know what? That's also impressive is what's not a part of the program all summer long. Family just moved into town. His father, Tom, is our new activities director here. Has had to pick this up very quickly, and you can see why the coaches are so high. And that frame, 6'4", 6'5", 200-something pounds. There's a lot of opportunity in number 17.
Very good athlete. 3rd and 10 West from their own 5. 5:21 left in the game. Muskies lead 13-7. Thompson, there's the blitz, and they throw a screen into it.
He fumbled.
Ball's on the ground by Houston, but they call it incomplete. And West is going to have to punt this away on 4th and 10 from their own 5. Great defense for the Muskies. Big time 3 and out for Coach Hawkins' defense.
Really nice play there. And that would have been huge if they ruled out a fumble and Muscatine recovered it, because I do think Muscatine did recover the ball. In my opinion, you don't try to block this kick. Get a fair catch this thing and start.
Gay stands all the way back into West territory on the 40. There's the kick by Nitzer, and it's a short one. Eli Gay called for a fair catch, but Tak Portilla did not, and the up man took it, but nonetheless that stops the play.
Well, they're going to throw a flag.
There's a flag
on Eli, because I think he said something.
And that's what you don't need with this field position.
Either
15-yarder is not what you want.
And I don't know if they're going to call that. Okay,
Delay
so it's just
a
a delay of game.
5-yarder.
Eli signaled the fair catch, and then Takpor received the ball, but then proceeded to run with it. So they're going to call that the delay of game, because once any player signals the fair catch, that essentially activates a fair catch.
Joel, that's just not right.
What? It keeps the.
There was no intent for any of that.
It keeps a decoy. Well, because then there's jerk special teams coordinators like myself who would exploit that rule if they didn't have that.
1st and 10 Muskies on the West 41. Great field position for the Muskies. There's Morgan, flares it out, and a flat for Hardy, and it's incomplete as Carter came up and put a lick on him, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 5:07 left in the game, 13-7 Muskies. And the Muskie offense here with a chance to really put a nail in a coffin if they can come away with some points here.
Yeah, that's a risky throw there, that long across the field.
Same formation. Xander Morgan getting his first start tonight. Played really well. He's going to keep it this time, and he's taken down from behind. Good play by number 67 for West. And that is, let me get his name here, Josiah Hinton, 6'2", 252, and a senior. Strung that out, and it'll be 3rd down now and 14 from the 45.
This is a big play here for the Muskies.
Just joined us also. Muskies playing without their star running back, Tim Nimley. Mentor Cooper's filled in admirably and played very well.
He's had a great game.
And there's a give to actually Cooper. Play action, ball over the middle, almost intercepted by Heath as they tried to throw the little run pass option there, and it was little high for Takpor. And it's 4th and 14. The Muskies would kick this away.
See if Xander can do the trick here again and pin them inside the 10-yard line.
4:25, so not a lot of clock was burnt there either, Joel.
Yeah, and it's just you're being aggressive. You're trying to score.
There's Morgan's punt. A good one, but too deep this time into the end zone. West will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 20 with 4:20 left. All 3 timeouts for both teams. And the Muskie defense coming off the heels of the last 3 and out. Be great to get another one here.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the defense tonight. They've played outstanding football, and West has had to really try to throw the ball into some tight windows, and it's getting to the point in the game where they've got they're getting out of their comfort zone. They're a team that wants to run the ball with multiple ball carriers, and so far Muscatine has controlled the tempo defensively.
Thompson. He gives us one to Tyrese Johnson. Johnson runs to the right side. Toggin Deason strung it out from his nose tackle position. Great play by TD.
Good play there by Prince to come up and run support.
Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 for West on their own 23-yard line.
I really love corners who like to come up and tackle.
So do coaches. They love it. 2nd and 7. And there's a give, same play. Johnson over the right side. He's got a lane down the sideline up over the 35 to about the 37 or 8. And Joel, that was just straight speed there.
Yep. He just got to the edge and had a wall of blockers and was able to turn the corner.
Gain of 15, 1st and 10 West now. On their own 38. That stops the clock at 3:39 as he got out of bounds. Clock not a huge factor yet with 3 timeouts, but going to be getting there. Houston and Heath to the left. Fix and Carter in the backfield, and there's Thompson. He gives it to Carter. Sanchez runs him down from behind, but he's still going to gain some yards. Over the 40 to about the 44.
That was a good run there.
Going to gain 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Sanchez, we've called his name a lot, but the Muskie linebackers very active. Sanchez, Thomas, Ulsis, and Rangel really playing well. 2nd and 4. There's another give to Carter over the left, and he cuts it up. Boy, good tough run. Muskies were there. He's going to gain about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the 47.
Yeah, Tegan Schmelzer's really had a game, too, coming up from his strong safety position.
And Tegan's a guy the coaches talk about a lot. They said he played well last year as a junior, but they said he's taken a big step forward for his senior year.
Well, he's a huge cog in the communication system for the defense as well. Makes a lot of calls pre-snap, gets everybody lined up properly.
3rd and 1 West. This one goes to Carter again over the right side. He's over midfield, 1st down. The Muskies hit him to the ground. Tak Portilla, Jorge Ocampo, and Sean Brown. But it's a 1st down at the Muskie 47 for West.
The clock continues to run.
2:20 and ticking. I wouldn't be surprised to see a shot here sooner or later in a passing game, Joel.
Yeah, this would be a good chance for a play-action pass right here, actually.
Houston on the field, wide left.
Give yourself an extra timeout if the clock stops.
Heath in the slot and Tyrese Johnson at tailback, and Johnson's going to get this one. He dances behind the line of scrimmage. The Muskies are there. Also strung it out. Everybody else cleaned it up. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Big stop there for the Muskies. Nice team defense.
Smock was in there, and 2nd and 10, clock ticking. West still huddling up. Minute 30 and ticking. Muskie defense played a whale of a game tonight. There's Thompson. There's a flag, and there's a ball on the ground, but I believe he recovered it. See what the flag is here, Joel.
think it's going to be an illegal formation.
And it is on West, so there's 5 yards.
They had left. They didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage.
He threw him for a 2-yard loss, so it'd either be 3rd and 12 or it would be 2nd and 15. You're up by 6. You want to keep him out of the end zone. Does the down or the yardage matter the most?
Take the penalty. The yardage matters more and out there across the. Well, no, 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 13. Yeah, maybe decline this.
They decline it, so it's 3rd down and 12 from the Muskie 49. West, we know, is in 4-down territory here with just 1:24 left.
And it's really because they need a touchdown. If it's a field goal situation, maybe the yardage matters a little bit more there. So we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout, West. We're going to leave it right here. 1:24 left in this one. And the Muskies lead 13-7. West will have 3rd and 12 from the Muskie 49. Great chance for everybody to mention some of their sponsors. We've got some great broadcast sponsors here. Avenue Subs, Nutrition Outlet, Boonies on the Avenue, XL Auto Glass, and Bosch Pest Control. Stay tuned after the game for our play of the game. Chicharo's Tequila Bar and Grill. We'll have our offensive player of the game, Mexican cuisine, defensive player of the game by Eastern Iowa Community Colleges. We'll have all of that. Our post-game sponsor, of course, Muscatine Power and Water. And, folks, hopefully you're enjoying that broadcast. That is amazing that this community is giving you a football game live on MPW right now, tonight. Trips to the right for West, 3rd and 12. Muskie defense showing blitz, and here they come. Thompson flares out, got a man, and it's complete to Heath at the 45. A short gain. It's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Heads up play there by Heath, though. Getting out of bounds, they're able to save a timeout.
4th and 8 now. Here's the ball game on the Muskie 45. This could be homecoming win. The parents, the fans are standing up, encouraging their Muskies. 1:19 to play.
Yeah, looks like we got twins receivers.
2 receivers to the left. Carter in the backfield now. Thompson back to pass. Blitz is on by Elsa's. Carter has it. Muskies have him strung out. 45, and down he goes. The Muskie defense with another huge hold.
Great defensive call.
Olsis once again,
yes,
pressure from the
he
backside.
Absolutely destroyed the quarterback. Clean hit, right on the throw. Just disrupted the timing of that offensive play. Such a good blitz call from the coaching staff. Well executed and great open field tackles by the corner. It looks like that was Tak Portilla and Diego Rangel on the wide side of the field there.
Wieskamp back in at quarterback. 1:12 to play. West can stop it twice. Sam gets a snap, gives to Cooper. Menor over the right side. He's still running. Good hard run out near the 49. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. We got a timeout. Davenport West. 1:03 to play. The Muskies lead 13-7. We're going to leave it right here. We're right at the end, folks. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. A lot of people involved making this work, and we hope you've enjoyed it. We're getting better as a team every week. At least we hope, right?
Yeah. I'm sure my wife would tell me if we weren't. So, the one thing that you have to protect the ball here. There's no points needed. There's no first downs needed. You got to just protect that football and keep from fumbling. In fact, I'm not great at math, but I don't know.
You run one more, then you go to the knee, probably.
Yeah, you actually could. Yeah, because they can still stop at once.
And if Cooper gets a first down on this run, because we know he's getting it, the game's over. Ball security, 2nd and 5 Muskies. Wieskamp gives to Menor. Cooper over the right side, first down. There's Danny Ballgame, stay in bounds. Menor down the sideline, and he does. A great run by Menor Cooper, and he stays in bounds. And we'll see if West even takes their last timeout. And there's a flag, so there's going to be some yardage tacked onto this one.
We'll see who that's on.
Somebody said the magic word.
Yeah, there's several of them these days.
And I'm sure it's unsportsmanlike. And it is on West.
And you know, you mentioned it earlier. It's been a very clean football game. I mean, that's just a frustration point. And I didn't see any aggressive behavior towards it. It was probably just a word that unfortunately slips out.
It could have been a drive-by word by the coaches over there.
That's 100% true. Yeah, they didn't indicate that it was any player. Like no player was spoken to or anything.
Yeah. And the Muskies, for the first time all year, going into victory formation, and boy, is that nice to say.
It's the best formation in football.
Sam Wieskamp takes a knee, and with the play clock down there, that we'll see he'll have to take. It looks like West did not use a timeout there, and the clock stopped. So
that's and what it looks like West is just going to let this take
one more snap. Stay tuned after the game. We're going to have the Muscatine Power and Water post-game show.
That's a big one.
Muskie's going to get in the win column, and they're excited going to Johnson next week. And there's Sam, another knee. And, folks, they're going to let this clock run out. A final from Muscatine Community Stadium on homecoming night. The Muscatine Muskies defeat the Davenport West Falcons 13-7. We're stepping away for 2 minutes, and we'll be back with the Muscatine Power and Water post-game show. You're listening to Muskie Football on the Must See Muskie Sports Network.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Hello, my name is Brad Kistner, owner of Avenue Subs. Avenue Subs has been a local favorite in Muscatine for years, and we're dedicated to bringing you big sandwiches and big smiles. We're community-driven and proud to call Muscatine our home. On behalf of all the employees at Avenue Subs, go Muskies!
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again. A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Back at Muscatine Community Stadium, and what a happy night for Muskie fans as the Muskies get on the board with their first win of the year, 13-7 over Davenport West, and a win that they really wanted, really needed, and now that's going to make them feel a whole heck of a lot better going into the fun homecoming weekend festivities and practice next week. The Muskies took the opening kickoff 48 yards as Prince Wee with a great return over midfield. Took it 48 yards, and they got down inside the 10, just like a week ago. 2 appearances in the 10, inside the 10. Came away with nothing a week ago, not tonight. 4th down and goal from the 5. Xander Morgan getting his first start at quarterback. Ran in 5 yards. The PAT good, and the Muskies led 7-zip with 7:29 left in the first quarter. That was it for scoring. That was a defensive battle. No scoring the remainder of the first half. West had 1 touchdown in the third quarter. They drove 52 yards on 9 plays, and their fine running back, number 9, Cameron Carter, in from 1 yard out on 3rd and goal from the 1. The PAT good. We stood 7-7 with 3:49 left. The very next drive, the Muskies took it 53 yards, and it was capped off on a 4th down and 6 play from the West 13-yard line, and a touchdown pass from Xander Morgan to Eli Gay with 11:06 to play in the game. The PAT no good. The Muskies led 13-7, and the Muskie defense was going to make that stand tonight. They played relentless. They never stopped, and an outstanding effort by the Muskie defense leads to this 13-7 victory tonight. But, Joel, there was a couple of people that had big roles tonight that they weren't used to. If you just joined us, Tim Nimley not playing tonight, their star running back, but nonetheless the Muskies had guys step up, and Menor Cooper was one of them.
Yeah, Menor Cooper, our offensive player of the game, just played outstanding football. And he didn't get into the end zone tonight, didn't have, the big yard totals that we've seen some other Muscatine running backs have in the past, but he stabilized that offense. He gave him consistency out of the backfield. He broke tackles when he needed to break tackles, got first downs when he needed to get first downs, and he protected the football. Number one job that he has is to not fumble the ball when he's got it in his hands, and it's something he did an outstanding job of tonight, and gave the quarterbacks stability back there from that tailback position, which is hard to do psychologically when you're replacing 1,100 yards of rushing output like Tim Nimley had last year as a sophomore. So Menor Cooper is our offensive player of the game.
Defense, Joel, what do you think? I mean, it was such a team effort. Do you have an individual you want to stand out and give the award to, or what do you want to do tonight?
I think usually you'd give it to the whole team in a game like this if you didn't have a player just kind of jump out. I think when you watch this game film tomorrow as a coaching staff, you're going to see number 17 all over this field, and the whole defense played outstanding football. Team defense running from level to level, guys tackling, minimizing plays, yards after contact. But whenever a big play was needed, 17 popped out. Reed Olsis, our defensive player of the game.
Fantastic. Reed Olsis, our defensive player of the game, offensive player of the game, Menor Cooper. And play of the game, I would say definitely, I don't know which direction you want to go, but I think the 4th and 6th touchdown pass in the 4th to seal this thing from Morgan to Eli Gay, probably our Eastern Iowa Community College play of the – or not Eastern Iowa, sorry about that. Got to check my sponsor here. That would be Chicharo's Tequila Bar and Grill. And, boy, wouldn't that sound good right now, huh, Joel?
Yeah.
And that was our play of the game. So there you have it, folks. Final comments, Joel.
Okay, we can't leave this broadcast without talking about the Cyhawk game tomorrow.
Go for it.
How you feel? What's so Iowa's a 2.5-point favorite going into Ames. If you were, I'm not asking you the gambling angle. I was like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?
Well, here's what I think of it. Nate Stanley's first career start on the road was in Ames, and he led the Hawks from behind to win that football game. Nate Stanley's a senior now. And Iowa State's got an excellent football team and a great program under Matt Campbell. But I don't know how you get better, and I know Iowa lost talent from a year ago, but their best 2 players, Butler and Montgomery, are gone. I watched them play UNI. This early on in the season isn't the same Iowa State team I saw a year ago. I think Iowa goes on the road and wins this football game by a field goal. I think they do cover the 2.5.
I've got 34-16 is my final.
Holy
Iowa
cow.
winning. And I think the key in that game is how do you handle Mike Rose and Ray Lima in that front 7 for Iowa State. I think those are 2 NFL players that Iowa State has on the defensive side of the ball. And it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out. We do have some scores rolling in for District 4 for Muskie football. It looks like Davenport North is going to defeat Davenport Central. They are up 30-0 in the 4th quarter.
North's for real, folks.
North is for real. Ames has been defeated by Iowa City High, so City High takes the Cyhawk trophy. So they are 1-2 now in the district. West falls to Southeast Polk 28-24. So Iowa City West is 0-3 to start this season. Linn-Mar, as we said in the pregame, they won last night. They're 2-1. Muscatine moves to 1-2, and Pleasant Valley trails North Scott in the fourth quarter. So that game's still in the balance. But what Muscatine is essentially done today is they are in a 2 or 3-way tie for second place in District 4. And is it the top 2 teams are clinch berths, or is it only the district champion who clinches the berth?
They clinch it, but everybody else is in play because of non-district record.
Okay.
Can be. No. Sorry, wrong booth. Sorry, folks. But anyway, Muskie's on the road next week at Johnston, folks. Hopefully you can make that trip. I know it's a long ways away. Beautiful stadium awaits, but if you can't, that's where we come into play. Make sure you listen or watch us from Johnston, Iowa, a week from now for a very good program. And that game will start at 7 o'clock sharp next week. There is no sophomore game, so kickoff, I can tell you right now, will be 7 o'clock sharp, probably about a 6:45 pregame show. So check us out next week from Johnston, Iowa. I want to thank all the crew here that makes this thing possible, the great folks from Discover Muscatine and our folks back at the radio station at KWPC. I want to thank my partner Joel Krasauer and Brian Musell. Happy home. The Muscatine Muskies defeat Davenport West 13-7. Thank you for listening and watching. You've been watching Muscatine Muskie football on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Go Hawks.